much you yada over the best part.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the theme music, which means the world's most dangerous podcast is back on a Sunday afternoon here in Kansas City. Episode 151, the final episode of Big 2025. We got the kid Joe Cornell in the building, Black Hypebeast here, Nelso, and of course the podcast MVP every time, Sebastian! Gentlemen, it is the final Sunday of 2025. How are we feeling on this rainy day in Kansas City?
Man, I'm feeling great. I haven't said a cuss word yet, so
Good,
I'm real happy where I'm at right now.
Good
I'm
SEO right now. No cursing in the first 90 seconds. Good thing. You know, good things are happening already as we end the year. Nelson, how you feeling?
I'm good, man. WSEO. I'm ready. I'm excited. Let's get it popping, man.
Man. So fellas, big 2025. We took last week off. I was low in the weather, but I'm back now. Actually, first things first, man. We feeling good, feeling great. We just had a Cool Kids interview drop, man. Hey, where the bomb at, Nelson? Holla at me, man.
So proud of you, friend.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
Wish I could have been there, but you did what you do.
You know,
You held it down. It was a beautiful interview, man.
Thank you, man. Got a good hour in with the Cool Kids. It's the longest interview I've done with the artists of their caliber on the mainstream level. So it was really dope. I'm really happy how, it's nice to actually just interview artists on the mainstream level and them actually want to share the interviews.
And respect you.
And respect me.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's why they did the interview in the first place, because, they respected, how we cover conversations, how we talk about topics in music and whatnot, and how we just really know how to break down the music when it comes to just conversating about it. So they really respected that about us. So that's one of the reasons why they were open to doing an interview with us. So I'm really thankful they gave me like an hour and 20 minutes worth of conversation. Andre let me borrow his camera while I was out there. There's like a 30-minute limit on it. So every 30 minutes, the camera would shut off.
Got to check.
And it did it twice during our interview. And thankfully, the Cool Kids were really patient with us, or with me, because it was really just me there setting it up by myself. So they were really patient. They weren't tripping about time or getting annoyed that the camera kept shutting off. They was very welcoming. So I'm really thankful that the interview went the way it did. It was a great interview. The guys talked, pretty much took over the interview and just took it from there, and I just filled in with questions wherever I saw an opportunity to. So they were really welcoming, really talkative. So it was just dope, man. Like, they're very appreciative of our support, and they really do fuck with us heavy. So, man, shout out to the Cool Kids. Shout out to the Yada Yada podcast. Been a great year, man.
Corner Joe.
Been a great year. Nelson, you're the media guy. Have you watched the interview?
I have watched it.
What'd you think of it?
I thought it was good, man. I thought it was good. I wish that there was a second angle, but, we build.
We build.
First block,
real
and
DIY.
Exactly.
Real DIY. Shout out to Justin Hunt, the company, man. It's
Yep.
all happening.
It's all happening.
It's all happening, man. Drop a bomb one time for that.
Got you.
Woo! All right, man. So we're finally here at the end of 2025. Been a great year for me personally, and just I think from a hip hop standpoint, I think it's been a great year. What about you guys? How do you guys feel about the year of 2025 for hip hop?
It was very much a hip hop year for me and the world. I feel like.
W hip hop.
Yeah.
Big hip hop year, especially coming off of 2024. I think there was a lot of momentum with the battle, and then Kendrick dropping GNX to end the year. And I think him dropping GNX before 2024 ended just like really pushed hip hop in a great space creatively for 2025. And I think it really showed this year. Like, to me, this is probably, outside of 2024, this is probably my favorite year of music we've had in this decade.
In the 20s?
In the 20s, yes.
I
In this
agree with
decade
that.
so far, because we're only 5 years in, so we're halfway through.
Yeah.
And I think this was the best year we've had so far in the 2020s, man. I think the quality was amazing. Of course, the numbers may not be what they used to be like 5-10 years ago, but that's okay, because I don't appreciate hip-hop through the numbers. I appreciate this through the quality of work that's being put out, and this has really been one of the best years in hip-hop for this decade so far, especially for older acts or artists on the resurgence, man. We saw a lot of artists that we may have counted out a couple years ago, but then they bounced back better than they've ever been.
Yep.
So I think that was a really dope element of hip-hop. And then plus, I think there's a lot of bright stars in the field right now that are about to really take a leap in 2026 that's going to make it super exciting for the next era of hip-hop.
Facts. You said it correctly, brother. I think it was a great year all around for like traditional hip hop, and then just for the newer, youthful, younger artists. It's cool to see people that care about the shit again, and it's cool to get like back to the rapping. You know,
Really back to the essence.
one of the bigger themes this year is like everybody generally kind of got over all the fucking flexing rap in the murder rap. You know, we got tired of it. We want to hear something that's inspiring.
Growth, man.
Some depth. Yeah, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It was a year for growth in hip hop.
A year for authenticity.
Yeah, there
It is.
That word.
It was the year of authenticity, man. We really just the artists that really just are authentically themselves creatively and as artists. Those are the artists that thrived the highest this year. Artists that weren't afraid to be themselves and put out the music they want to put out.
Yeah.
And we saw that artists that just live by that code, and as people, like, they put out great bodies of work that was received extremely well. For some people, it was like the next level trajectory in their careers, or it kind of put them in a different light for new fans. Like, okay, like, you always been this nice. Like, you still doing it at a high level despite being in the game for like 15-something years. Like, you still delivering high quality work. And so I think that also has that hand in, like, especially with the Nas Mass Appeal Legend Has It series that's happened this year. Like, I think it really made us appreciate hip hop, not only as a genre, but our elder like rappers from the decade before, the past before us, that help hip hop be in the space that it is now.
Yeah, I think it's just really shedding light on those artists, on the founders and the people that are still doing it at a high level. I don't think that has changed over the course of time. I think just how it's received in media has changed. And for a while, like especially during the pandemic, it wasn't really viewed with such esteem unless it was like, you know, high profile artists like Kendrick, to where we were really like breaking down their lyrics like that.
To like, deep depths.
And I do want to take the time to shout out all the journalists out there and the other like media acts, especially like Rob Markman or even the Joe Budden podcast, Wayno,
Jeremy Heck.
These have been people that I've kind of just been following throughout the year, and their perspective on hip hop and everything that has happened this year has been dope too. Like the clips prove that we need media and that it is a valuable source, and we started to see that trend just pick up over the course of the year because of the clips. I feel like they kind of led that path, which is good for us and what we do. But that's part of it. Like the rappers get all the shine, but there's a lot of hands that make these things work. So it's like from producers to the critiques, and we need all of it, man. So it's cool to see it all kind of moving in the right direction.
Message.
And I think coming back to what Andre told us last episode we were on, I think 2025 was the year that hip hop artists cared again about their music and putting out bodies of work. And we saw the artists that do care and how much they thrived and succeeded this year. And we saw artists that didn't care or don't actually have a passion for it. We saw them fall off.
Yep.
And we see how they've been handling their fall off. Like artists that care about music and the music they make and they put out and how they present it, those artists, even if they put out an album that may not do well, they're going to bounce back and figure out another way.
Yeah.
But the artists that aren't passionate about this and don't really care to rap, but they just see it's a money play, when they don't have that momentum no more, you start to see like how that lack of passion really hurts them in the end, because they don't know how to bounce back. They don't know how to not be on top or get back to that spot because they don't have a drive to do all of that. Like sometimes for these artists that aren't as passionate, they kind of caught a flash in the pan.
Yeah, some of them. I do think there are a few outliers that is just like, you know, we kind of use the Jokic kind of metaphor of like, you just so good at the shit that it's easy to you. And I respect that, but, you know, hard work is going to be out talent any day. And I think with passion comes hard work.
Yeah.
If you care about something, you are going to fight nail and tooth to get it done and to grow through whatever you got to grow through because you love it. Like deep down, you love that struggle of like, man, this is hard. I fell short, but let me get back up. Let me start over again and see what we can do. Because I know I could climb the mountain. I done
did it once.
Yeah, I done did it once or maybe twice. Like,
what's the third time at this point?
Fuck it.
Literally.
Yeah.
Personally, I think that I had this conversation with my boy Kai last night, and we were talking about like drawing, and he asked me like, do you think it's like God-given? Do you think it's like natural? Do you think it just comes to people? And I don't think that. I think rapping is almost similar. It's a muscle. You have to work at it, and you have to want to work at it and want to make that stronger and stronger. But something like creativity, that's something that you can't just, place upon somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've seen that in the last year where when that creative well is dried up, there's not much else to say about these niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they don't have a lot of, nuance to their raps. They don't have a lot of nuance to their stories. And the people that did, the cream rises, man. We've seen a Tyler, the Creator, drop, 2 albums within the span of a year. We've seen a Chance the Rapper come back from his own words, an F- to what he is now. So, and embracing the newer artists of Baby Chief Do It and stuff like that. So, like I said, or like we said earlier, 2025 has been very good for hip hop and just music in general. And I think we'll talk about that later on once we see how everybody's wrapped, Spotify or Apple Music wrapped lined up. But yeah, this has been a great year in my opinion.
Do y'all want to start with the wrap ups and go from there?
See.
Because I got a lot of
since that's already
questions.
Since that's already festered and we already got that
Yeah.
on our phones.
Yeah.
We can just go straight into the SEO shit.
Okay.
And then get that out of the way, and then do the whole deep dive of what each individual's had as their top.
Yeah. So what's the first thing on SEO that we have?
We got Nicki Minaj.
Oh, we.
She made a turning point.
Yeah, man, a real life. I'm bomb for that one, man.
Here I go. No, we got to hold on.
Oh my God, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
you know
man.
who was also there at Turning Point that day?
Who?
You're not gonna like it.
Who?
Clark Hunt's daughter.
Bro, we already known, bro. She made that tweet about how she didn't want people to watch the Super Bowl halftime show.
She said that.
Yes, bro. Basically saying we gonna tune into the Turning Point USA shit.
Fucking losers, bro.
Bro, the Hunt's
y'all,
been losers.
Y'all are such losers, man. The Hunt family really be why I have a lot of issues with the Chiefs, but that's another story.
Hey,
that's another topic for another time.
Now that they moved to Kansas, #change the name. I'm on that campaign now.
Change
Y'all changed the Redskins. Y'all changed Cleveland Indians. Time to change
I bet
the
they still
Kansas
keep
City
the same
Chiefs.
kind of marketing. Still KC Chiefs because it's gonna be in Kansas City, Kansas more than likely.
Hey, man, make it the Wolves. That's what our mascot is.
Yeah.
So, fuck the Chiefs. Fuck the Hunts.
Fuck the Hunts especially. Fuck the Hunt family. It's always been that. Ever since Marcus Peters, I've been said fuck the Hunts.
And shame on Kansas for spreading it open that wide for them.
Ooh, they busted down for them too.
Literally, you can have anything.
Yeah. What y'all think is going on with Nicki Minaj, man?
Man, Nicki Minaj.
None of it's making sense.
I mean, it all makes sense if you just
But
been
it
keeping
kinda
up with
makes-
her psychotic breakdowns over the last 6-7 years. She's been on the same wave Kanye has, but her fan base is just more. I don't know, man. Her fan base is just more cult driven than Kanye's was. Kanye's cult hit a breaking point. Now there's only a very particular kind of person that likes to listen to Kanye.
They're like, we're going to opium. We're going to.
Yeah.
Where's the Cardi tour at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like Nicki Minaj's fans though, man, they are so delusional and
They punching air
and
right now.
psychotic and just unhealthy parasocial relationship that's going on with them. Because I don't know, when I look at Nicki Minaj's fan base, I just don't understand how they can all rally behind her. Because even when Kanye said slavery was a choice, I was like, okay, I'm off the train.
Yeah.
I'm not defending this. I'm not even going to attempt to defend this. You are wilding out of control to where I don't want to be a part of this.
Yeah.
And I don't want to be a part of this fandom no more.
And that statement was made in a vein in which there was air to see maybe nuance in it, where it's maybe there's a conversation, but Nicki Minaj is on stage talking about
God made two genders. It was boy and girl, and and it's when you say stuff like that, it does. I mean, I'm not a fan of Nicki Minaj, so I'm not part of the Barbs by any means.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people are, and most of them are Black and brown minorities, or they're part of the LGBTQ community.
She having some delusional revolutionary suicide
career.
Because it is literally she getting behind the exact opposite, the antithesis of her shit
Of what got her
fan
here.
base.
Yeah.
You know who at your shows, you see who at your shows, and those of y'all that is following her and been fans, I know it's been challenging. But it's 2025. There's other shit out there that is better for you.
Literally.
You don't need to build your whole personality around one artist anymore. You're not fucking 12. Stop. You don't need to have one person just represent your whole personality and your whole music taste.
It ain't middle school no more.
Yeah, bro. There's plenty of other people to dive into and enjoy. You don't need to stick to one artist for some unknown loyalty reason.
We have artists now that won't compromise you as a person so that you listen to. You know what I'm saying?
I do want to kind of just reel it back some because, I believe artists only have the power that we give to them. And I think just over the course of like history, like we give too much we have too high expectations of them.
And
But when it does get to a level like this to where people are so impressionable and like the rhetoric that you spouting is toxic and beside you need to chill out. Like you got to at least have that self-awareness of like, I'll reach this many people. So yeah, you might not have the education and the know-how, but what you say has an effect.
especially on your fan base when most of your demographic is like leftists, like LGBTQ leftists.
Exactly.
Or like liberals. So
it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense for you to go out here on the stage and say talking points that are not only like false, but also dangerous to your fan base.
You went and spoke to the widow of somebody who went on record saying that you're detrimental to black little girls around America.
But this is the loser behavior that y'all or not y'all, but people like Nicki Minaj like to indulge in, especially if you're a minority in these conservative spaces. Like you are treated like a sideshow freak.
Yeah.
It's like, oh look, we got one of the good ones here.
Yeah.
Listen to what they're saying. Like I saw them do it with Kanye. I saw them do it with Stacey Dash. I'm seeing them do it with Nicki Minaj. Like they always do this with minorities, and then once they no longer need them, they dispose of them.
Yes.
And they're right back to where they were. Like they gained nothing from it. And so with Nicki Minaj, she's got a pedophile brother in jail that she tried to get out. She's got a rapist husband she's married to. Her grandpa.
I think it's reversed.
Which one?
It's the brother who was a rapist, and then the husband got the charge.
I mean, her brother's also a pedophile.
Okay.
He's in jail for child molestation.
Okay.
But her husband's also a rapist.
Oh, here's this. Listen to this.
Minaj, Cardi B.
Okay, Nicki Minaj is causing dads to leave the home.
Hold on a second. I don't think that's a good role model for 18-year-old black girls. I don't.
And then
A white man saying that about you is crazy.
Yeah, so it's just ridiculous, bro.
Yeah, so it's just, I just have more self-respect for me and just like as self-respect as a Mexican to where like I know I would never get on stage and say some stupid shit like that, some stupid right-wing conservative talking points. There's nothing I could gain to ever want to take that leap. And I think that's really all it is. Like Nicki Minaj needs something. She needs money. She needs a pardon for her rapist husband. Or she needs a pardon for her pedophile brother in jail. Like I don't know. She needs something, and she's trying to get it.
That's where I'm like, there's got to be some
self-interest.
Other,
it is
other motive.
And most of the
involved with
grifters
this.
to the right wing are self-interest.
Yeah.
Or driven by selfish purposes.
Yeah. But my thing is with Nicki Minaj and this whole debacle about maybe she's doing it for a pardon. Those crimes are state crimes. They're not federal crimes. So a president can't pardon somebody for state crimes.
Yeah.
At
It
all.
has to go to like the national government. Or
No,
national
it has to go
courts.
to the governor of that state.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So,
So-
she had to go to Gavin Newsom.
Yeah. No, I think it's a New York crime.
Oh, it's a New York crime.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah, Zoran ain't entertaining that bullshit either, Nikki.
literally.
Sorry,
bro.
go fucking do some other dumb shit.
And
to
he
get-
ain't even the governor. So you really up shit's creek.
Yeah.
So
And on
it's
top
just
of that, there's a
ridiculous,
petition
man.
going around that's got over 20,000 signatures now that people are signing to get Nicki Minaj deported back to Trinidad.
Yeah.
Because she came here illegally, and she's still not here legally.
That's what I think this is about. I think this is about, like you guys said, selfish interests for protecting herself. Because, hey, you can always get a divorce and be on your own, but are you gonna be on your own when they, kick you out?
Yeah. 'Cause
Exactly.
Your husband
So-
ain't going with you. I guarantee your husband doesn't go with you if
Exactly.
they deport you.
So-
He's staying right here.
So
You can't even leave the country anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, you fucked.
it's ridiculous, bro.
It's looking bad over there.
And
looking bad.
that's another thing that annoys me is like it's all self-driven for self benefits, that stuff that you need to get. So you're going through all these conservative hurdles and hula hoops to get whatever it is you need. But then you want to portray it as like you're trying to speak for everybody.
Yeah, don't speak for everybody.
Yeah.
Speak for yourself.
Like that's another problem I have with Kanye. It's like, bro, you're trying to explain to us about your problems,
Yeah.
and make it seem like there are problems because you are bothered by it. And it's like, no, this is really just a Kanye issue, or this is really just a Nicki Minaj issue, and you're trying to like portray it as if you're speaking for everybody.
Yeah.
But that's also the dangerous part about having a platform. Like it's good to have a platform and speak on shit that matters. But then there's always gonna be somebody with a platform that doesn't speak on shit you agree with, and then it becomes a problem.
Got your ass confused.
Yeah.
Thinking everybody behind you.
Yeah.
Whole time we just want to hear you shut up and dribble.
It's got to
And
be.
I hate that she kind of cooked with that.
Yeah.
Because at the time I was like, shut up, don't tell nobody to ever shut up and dribble. But then over some years I'm like, maybe some of y'all should just,
Shut up and dribble.
I don't want to say shut up, but maybe y'all should just dribble the ball instead.
Yeah.
I mean,
shout out to my boy
yeah,
Mick.
I definitely agree with artists don't need to be the spokesperson for everything. Athletes, you don't need to be the famous people in general. Don't need to speak on everything we need. We need more educated folks that is willing to help.
There's nothing wrong with being educated. I hate how motherfuckers have just gotten so dumb and lack such critical thinking skills that they just devalue the knowledge of like what education means.
I think the internet values opinions over like knowledge.
No, dead ass.
Because it's such a great tool for knowledge, but we don't look for context. We don't proof anything. We don't want proof.
That's what I'm saying.
We don't even want proof.
We don't even want corrections, because if it goes against what we're saying, then I don't want to hear you say it's wrong.
Yeah, so it's like we rather have our opinion validated and live in delusion as opposed to like really facing the reality of some shit or finding the actual details of some shit. And that shit has made me sick this whole year. I mean, that shit been happening for a minute. We seen it with during the pandemic. A lot of bullshit. Y'all really showed y'all true colors since then. But, you know, now it's laughable. Now that we back outside and y'all still stuck inside y'all delusion, it's starting to look dicey. I think y'all need to make some changes. For sure. Like, stop following Nicki Minaj.
Man, stop following Nicki fucking Minaj, man.
Stop believing everything you hear on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Hey, go read a book.
And stop thinking everything's fake because it disagrees or it's not the truth that you live in. Like, the truth is the truth. It don't matter how you feel about it or what your feelings are regarding it. Like, when facts are stated, those are just the fucking facts.
That's all it is.
And you got to accept it. There's no fucking alternative truth or no opinion you could ever come up with that's going to change the facts. It don't matter how you feel about it or how strong your opinion is. I think we're in a time of, like, passionate opinions.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's been that way from jump with the internet. Or it started off, or like social media specifically. It started off very innocent and like, you know, little jokey.
It was fun.
But then as it progressed throughout the years, them opinions got real strong.
Real strong.
Y'all remember that first tweet that got y'all pissed off?
I was like, damn, I didn't know motherfuckers would just say that.
I didn't know I would get angry at that.
Yeah. Remember,
you know what I'm saying?
like every, one of my favorite Twitter moments, the anniversary is on Christmas every year because it happened in like the Christmas of 2014 or 2013. Two Twitter users got. I remember this so specifically, and I'm glad I was there for it. But on Christmas Day, 2013, 2014, there was two Twitter users that got into an argument over Kobe Bryant, and I can't remember how it got to this point. But at one point, it got so intense that motherfuckers was just like, "All right, let's meet up. Meet me at Temecula. Oh, you stay over? Are you in Phoenix? Okay, bet. I'm over by here in Cali. Like, meet me at Temecula at 7:00. We're gonna square this up." And bro, they live tweeted the whole thing. They was like, one dude actually pulled up to Temecula and was like, "Hey, where you at? I'm here." And the other guy was like, "Man, I ain't about to entertain this shit. I'm with my family eating turkey right now, man. You have fun with that." But it got so intense that they were like, "Okay, bet, let's meet up at Temecula." And then they're both live tweeting them going to Temecula, and it was like a whole ordeal. That was the first time I saw like Twitter interaction lead to like almost a real life scuffle.
Yeah, I'm sure it just got worse over time. Though,
oh yeah, 100%. There's a girl that is going viral.
Found it.
There's a girl going viral on TikTok right now for pulling up or doxing people that say negative shit to her in comments, or like that says like super offensive shit to her in comments, and she dox them and will find out where they live or work and pull up to their job and be like, "Hey, did you say this? Okay, I'm gonna need you to apologize, or I'm gonna tell your wife about your private Grindr account."
That's crazy.
And she was
work.
like, "Cool." She had a whole script for them to say, like, "I apologize to so and so for saying this inappropriate comment and whatever." So okay, I'm gonna need that back because I got a few more stops to make. Like, people, like, that's kind of psychotic to me a little bit. But depending on what they say, you might have to blow up the spot. Psychotic. You might have to blow up the spot, depending on what they say to you, because people do get crazy online. And that's another thing, man. Like, we just live in this era of just, like, everybody's so angry on the internet because everyone feels so brave to say shit that they would never say in person.
Yeah, that shit weird. Thankfully, I feel like I ain't putting nothing out there aside from a few remarks on the podcast. I'm sorry, Kanye West. And you know, rest in peace, Miss Donda.
I remember on Donda.
Yeah,
but that episode.
Man, I'm thankful that I ain't got no shit that y'all can pull out the woodwork. So.
Yeah, I'm thankful we're pretty solid people for the most part.
Yeah,
like we ain't do no shady shit like that. So I'm super thankful for that. Moral of the story: stop listening to Nicki Minaj. Stop following these motherfuckers that are leading you down the wrong path and don't actually care about your well-being. Support people that actually do care about your well-being. And support artists that are good people. That's really what it comes down to. I like supporting artists that are good people.
You know, and there's things to look forward to. You know, fucking Rocky is actually putting out an album.
Hey,
You know what
ASAP
I'm
Rocky
saying?
is
Hey,
back.
man,
That's what I'm
shout out-
saying. Let's fucking talk about it real quick, man.
Tim Burton's doing the artwork and the creative direction. I like the little character he's done built for the project. It's
Yeah,
cool.
man. Where's the bomb at, Sebastian? Hit the bomb one time for ASAP Rocky. Don't be dumb. It's actually coming. It's actually on the way. I believe January 16th is the date, but it's going to come out in January of 2026. He has a date. I believe it's January 16th off the top of my head.
Yeah,
But
that's correct.
I'm actually super excited for this album now because ASAP Rocky's actually promoting it and actually making it seem like this is going to be a real thing. Because the last time he announced the date, he put up the pre-sales, but he didn't do a whole rollout for it like he's doing now. Like he just rolled out like 5 to 6 alternate covers for the vinyls. Tim Burton helped direct the cover art for the characters, which is really dope because it seems like it's an ode to what was that movie that was really popular by Tim Burton? It was a Christmas movie.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nightmare Before Christmas, yeah. And so like some of the drawings kind of are reminiscent of that movie. And so I thought that was really dope. And just seeing how excited Rocky is about posting all these new vinyl covers and these new vinyl designs that he has for this album, like it seemed like now he's actually ready to go through with it. And once he announced it, I went back and listened to all the songs he dropped last year. I love all of them. I love every damn near song he dropped, from Ruby Rosary to Hijack to Taylor Swift. I like all them fucking songs. Even the new song that he put out for the Highs the Lows movie, the Trunk song.
What's it? Oh,
It's like straight from the front.
Oh,
trunk
yeah. From
to
the back, yeah.
Yeah, like
Back
that.
up the trunk.
Like
from
I like the
front
beat a lot
to
more
the
than
back.
I like Rocky's rapping, but
I will say that song in that movie wasn't good enough to carry that whole movie. Like they spammed that shit in that fucking movie.
They did?
man.
Yes.
Okay.
It plays like at least 30 times,
Damn.
bro. And then Denzel's like, I recognize this song. Nigga, I bet you do. They done played
played
it
it
like
30 sometimes.
Literally,
You know,
bro.
heard this bitch for days.
Bro, one thing about that movie, and then we can get right back to the ASAP shit, but I didn't realize it until Sab pointed it out. That movie has a continuous soundtrack. There's no moment of silence in that movie.
It's like Batman.
It's just a continuous track behind it. And I was like, you're right. There are no moments of silence in this. He's talking to his son. There's pianos in the background. I'm like, what the fuck? Just let these niggas talk.
Yeah.
nah. Life is music.
Nah, for real.
Life is the track, and I'm the rapper.
Ooh, hey.
Nah, that's a bad bar.
Yeah.
Don't co-sign that.
No, not at all. Not at all. But yeah, man, I'm pretty excited, man. I'm excited for Don't Be Dumb. It's crazy. Once Rocky committed to it and actually showed passion behind it, it's easy how excited I got again for him to put out new music, man. So I actually have super high hopes. I don't believe any of the singles he put out last year are going to be on the album. They're not
I'm glad to hear that.
They're not on the pre-save track list. So maybe they are last minute. But as of now, they're not on the album, I don't believe. So it might just be all new music, 16 songs of new music from A$AP Rocky, and then I think there's gonna be 2 bonus tracks on the vinyls as well. So when you buy that, you get 2 extra songs. So I'm excited, and I like the creative direction it's in. I like the Tim Burton edition with what he's done with the cover art, and I'm really, really excited to see like where Rocky goes with it sonically.
Yep.
Yeah, it's definitely something to look forward to. Just for him to even put something out is a good sign. So
Yeah,
I'm happy
a
with
step
it.
in the right direction.
Yeah, we're moving where we need to.
And like Rocky is somebody, man, I just really enjoy Rocky as an artist and as a creative, that I just like anything he puts out. Sometimes it don't matter if the song's not quality, if the video's a fire, I'm going to enjoy it eventually. Or like I just love A$AP Rocky as an artist, man. And like when he puts out music, it puts me in a good space creatively and just like as a person. So like it's a very crucial element to like my day-to-days.
Oh yeah.
My boy Make says, I bet the Cardi song is on the vinyl.
Oh, the one that leaked? More than likely.
No clue. Let us know in the comments
Yeah, I
below.
think
man.
it's talking about the one that leaked a couple years ago. It had the same sample as Ho's House by Primo Rice.
Man, I feel like you gotta put that on the track just because it's Cardi is about to get hella hits.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, and I would
you can't miss out on that money right there.
I just don't know what I'm just really curious to know what a 2025 Cardi and Rocky song would sound like. Because, there was a time, 2018, 2017, where it made sense for them to be on tracks together because I think they're both kind of in the same realm sonically. But now, no, we're going to hear where A$AP Rocky is, so I'm not sure where he's at sonically, but we've heard where Cardi is.
Yeah.
Like, Cardi's been in a different space musically for the last 5 years. Like, Whole Lotta Red was a different space. I Am Music is like a different kind of space. So I'm super curious to know like how they would work together and what their chemistry would look like in 2025 on a new song. So I hope Cardi is on the album. He was on Testing, so it'd be nice to see him on there. But I'd be super curious to know how ASAP would keep up or how he would incorporate Cardi into that world. So don't be dumb. 2026 January, it's gonna be exciting, man. I'm hyped.
We're here, man.
I'm hyped.
What I don't want to happen is a weekend situation where it comes out in January and by the next December we all forget.
Yeah, I hope Rocky creates a great moment, and that's why I think when it comes to his videos, like those are such an important aspect of his music because not only are they great to watch and look at, but at the same time, like it adds to the world and the experience of you listening to the album.
And he's a great performer too. So the tour, the tour is gonna go crazy.
And like all his festival shows he's done this year so far, like they're pretty tight. Like he comes from a helicopter. Sometimes he'll be in the helicopter over the crowd, or he'll be on the stage, and the helicopter will have like a camera on it from above. Like so like Rocky.
That Rolling Loud budget, crazy.
Man, they get Rocky on every show for the last like 6-7 years, bro. He ain't put out an album since 2018. He's headlined so many festivals.
That shit should be called Rolling Rocky.
Dead ass though, because it's always Rocky and Cardi headlining.
Hey, one thing I will say is cool about Rocky is like he don't really gotta rap. Like all of his critiques really has been on us just wanting more music. But as far as what he got going on in his life, he able to step away from rap. That's a lot more than like some of these artists can do, So he's got options.
Yeah, and I think we were just always so hard on Rocky for new music because like people do fuck with Rocky like that. Like I fuck with Rocky heavy. That's where my frustration rises. And my frustration doesn't come from a place of like I just hate Rocky and his music. I love Rocky and his music. So that's why I'm like, bruh, it's been fucking 7 years, man. Like where is the album? Like I'm tired of these snippets. I'm tired of these pump fakes of a release. But now this seems like this is the real go.
Shawty said, my baby is back. I've been bumping every track nonstop all week. I wish his woman would do the same.
I heard she was in the studio with him.
Hey.
Actually, let me ask y'all that. Do you guys want a Rihanna feature on Don't Be Dumb? Is it needed? Or
I wouldn't say it's needed, but it would be dope.
Yeah.
I don't think it's necessary, but it would be dope.
It would be. Like it really depends on their chemistry because we haven't heard them on songs together very much. I think the only song they've done together is the Cockiness remix that Rocky did in like 2012 or something. And that's the only track that they've been on together. So I would be curious to know like what that chemistry sounds like and how Rihanna could like elevate Rocky's sound with what she does and what he does. So it'd be cool to hear, but it could also like backfire too.
I told y'all I wanted a whole tape last year.
Rihanna tape?
Both.
Oh, both?
Yeah, that would be
crossover tape.
But baby steps.
Baby steps.
Baby
That's what
steps.
I'm
Like, let's
saying,
get
baby.
We
Rocky's
just got
album.
this one.
Yeah,
you
let's
know?
get
Yeah.
Rocky's album out first before we
Yeah.
start talking collab albums.
Yeah.
But I like the chemistry of the Carters on their project, and they've always had good chemistry on tracks. So like when they announced they're gonna do an album, I kind of had an idea like, okay, I know what y'all can sound like together.
Yeah.
With Rocky and Rihanna, I don't know what that sounds like.
As
yet.
long as it's not 2088. As long as it's not one of them.
I mean,
Come on, man.
that was
You
a
know,
dope
that was a
project.
good project, man.
Yeah, you sleep.
No, it wasn't.
That's
I'm
more,
trying to wake you up, Andre.
That's more that Big Sean hate.
Yeah. What's that?
No,
That's all that is.
No,
Hey,
it's
hit
just
that-
they
hit
just
that- that's
weren't
that Big
good
Sean
songs.
That is
right
Big
there.
Sean Hay because they were great together on
That was
that
a
album.
fire ass project.
That was.
No,
Hey,
it wasn't.
Where your drop
what
at?
y'all
Hit your
think?
drop.
What y'all think?
That's Section 8 music. All right.
Section 8 music.
YouTube music.
Hey, yo.
It's a must. My guy's only saying that because we haven't heard from them. What was it? Pardon me. When their friendship ended. Thank you, Joe. Goodness gracious.
No problem. That's Miss Q. She works with me at Ruskin.
Okay, perfect.
Hey, Miss Q. But yeah, so I'm excited to see where that goes. What's next on the SEO that we have?
It's that time now.
It's that time. Oh, no. F the streets.
F the streets. Yeah, let's talk
Should
about.
we F the topic?
No, we don't gotta do all that. I don't do no street shit, so I'm gonna keep my opinions to the limited knowledge that I have, right? I definitely think the shit is changing.
Yeah.
So I think we just gotta adjust.
I think I can't remember if it was you or if it was Andre that said this recently on this episode. But they were like, yeah, we're just burnt out on drill music and street music and music of that name. Was that you that said that?
No, I think I said it.
Okay.
But
like,
definitely it
It
do
was from
get
that
old.
conversation earlier, though.
Yeah, that's what I was referencing because when I think the fuck the streets movement is part of like just that fatigue and just like burnout of the street lifestyle, being in hip hop, and just those that actually live it. And that was something that Chuck English talked about with me during our interviews. Like he's like, I hate trap rap, bro, because I hate hearing it from people that don't come from it, or I hate people that glorify that shit because that shit's not tight. Like I grew up in that environment and I hated that shit.
Yeah.
And he talked about like we talked about Bodie James and he was like even with Bodie, like Bodie don't tell you that shit from the side of a winner. Like, and that's why I fuck with him, 'cause he'll give it to you, like, he'll give you the real truth of being in that lifestyle.
Yeah.
And
Shout out Bully James. He had a really great year too. We'll
great
talk
year.
about it in a second.
But and I think that's just kind of where it's at. Like, motherfuckers just kind of burnt out off street rap lifestyle, because motherfuckers, you know, they glorify it. There's a lot of good things that you can get from the street life, but the things that come with it in return, like, that's not. So to some people, a lot of people, that's not worth it.
It's a lot of it's short term game. Like,
Yeah.
it's fast money, it's instant gratification, but you know, the party is over. Like,
Been over.
and that wasn't no party to begin with. Like Chuck was saying, people that really be dealing with that shit is not fun. And like, y'all don't know that feeling of like, oh, your chest tight every day, you can't sleep or you can't relax because you think somebody out to get you.
I think,
And that ain't nothing nobody could sustain for so long.
I think Draco Draco the Ruler had a great way to describe his music, because his music is street music, but he called it like nervous/anxious music.
Yeah,
And
very much.
I think that's the real side of like trap music. Is just like it's anxious music. Like, 'cause, you know, you worth all this money, but you have a lot of enemies. You driving in this nice car, but people want you dead at the same time. And so it's like if it's hard to be 1 foot in, 1 foot out with the streets, because it's like, even if you're part of the streets, but you're also a mainstream rapper that's still like operating in the streets, like, a lot's gonna come with that.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna make your time as a mainstream artist in the spotlight fun, because it's like, okay, you part of the streets, so people on the streets, they're gonna love you, but there's gonna be a few of them that gonna try you.
Yeah.
And you gotta be ready to handle that and that energy that comes with it. Like, we talked about Freddie Gibbs getting beat up by 30 motherfuckers last year.
Yeah.
Like, that comes with beefing with motherfuckers from the streets.
That's why it's like at a certain point, it's not lucrative. It's counterproductive, especially when you are trying to leave that. Like, say you a street nigga and you really popping, your life is moving in the right direction, but you can't leave this shit alone. Now all your opportunities fucked up, or you can't even show up for your opportunities because of what you got going on. Like, it really is like a vicious cycle. And I do think, not to glorify it or anything like that, there are certain principles that you can learn in business, or just as far as honor and integrity goes, because I'm not about to say like that shit is good, but not all these niggas out here moving like that is on bad timing. Like, a lot of them are, you know, organized and taking care of people, and that's what I get from that kind of music. Especially like Bully James is a good example, right?
Yeah.
I love his music, but a lot of it is more so survival's guilt, or like, damn, I endured this, but at what cost? Or, oh, I run this business, I'm the leader of this business, this all that I gotta deal with. These are the problems that come with my role, and me being a part of this shit. Like, or you hear it in 21 Savage's music now, or just in conversation, like, pick a street rapper. Like, everybody talking about
Even,
somebody that they done lost.
You Only Die Twice, Freddie Gibbs.
Like, yes,
He
bro,
talks about a lot of survivor's guilt on that.
and that's like, that's not natural to deal with that and to carry that. And hip hop is a outlet for that, but I think when you not living that, it's just a means to an end, and people not buying that no more. Now we better at seeing that. Like, the internet is gonna expose you anyways, or you gonna get tested, and life is gonna expose you for real.
And life been testing a lot of rappers this year, and we see a
Whooping
lot of them
your
get
ass.
exposed, bro. A lot of them got
Whooping your
exposed.
ass.
Like, and before we wrap up the fuck the streets topic, I will say one thing that I have seen around the discourse is it's more so like, so what are you gonna do to fix it?
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do to fix the streets? Because, you know, I've seen a part of the discourse is people saying fuck the streets is not cool to them, because it's like saying fuck where you come from. Like, all of us come from the streets, our communities come from the streets, so it's like, if you saying fuck them, you saying fuck where you come from, fuck the community you part of.
Yeah.
So instead of saying fuck the streets, like Jason Martin and G Malone and all of them from the West Coast, Glass and Malone, I should say, from the West Coast, we're pushing the whole fix the streets discourse, as opposed to like fuck the streets. And something Deontay Kyle from Grits and Eggs podcast talked about. He was like, you know, fuck the streets, but like, what are you gonna do to fix up what you caused?
Yeah.
Like, how are you gonna clean up the mess you made with the streets and make it right?
I think that's a great message. Honestly, that's taking ownership of your environment and taking accountability for what you can control and what you can change. And we don't see a lot of that nowadays. We see a lot of half-assed opinions, like overly opinionated folks without a lot of action. And it's getting tiring. Like, y'all gonna get burnt out from that. That's not sustainable. And we need to start moving towards the solution.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's been the biggest critique of the Fuck the Streets movement, because you have all these rappers like 21 Savage, Young Thug, and a couple other street artists saying fuck the streets and whatnot. But it's like, okay, so what's the follow-up going to be behind this action and this saying and this slogan? Are you actually going to follow up action with it? Are you going to stop rapping about street shit? Or are you going to go back to just doing what you do? So that's the next step in the discourse, is like, okay, what's the action and follow-through going to look like?
Shit is just convenient now. It's like, now that it's going downhill for you in terms of this rapping shit, now we got niggas saying, I don't even like rap for real.
yeah.
Right.
Now it's saying,
Or-
it's fuck the streets.
In that same interview, it would go from like, fuck the streets. It was like, you know what, man? Fuck snitching too. I didn't ever even care about snitching. Like, 21
Yeah.
Savage said that in the Big Bank interview. He was like, man, the first time Gunna got caught snitching, we let it slide. And like, if you remember, what was that shit T.I. did back in the day? Hit Tips Hotline, Snitch Hotline or some shit.
Yeah.
Like, Gunna did one of those. If y'all don't know if you remember, that went viral in like 2019. Gunna went viral for being on the Crime Stoppers. That's
Yeah.
Crime Stoppers.
1-800
When he was in high
Crime
school, he made a
Stoppers.
song basically encouraging people to, if you see something, say something.
Yeah, and so that became a whole ordeal. And you know, in that Big Bank interview, they was talking about Gunna and his whole situation with Thug, and he was like, "Yeah, man, like the first time we found out Gunna was a snitch, we looked past it because we fucked with him, we loved him. So like, we weren't gonna let that change up how we look at him. But it's like now it does, because it's like now he had snitched on Thug, or like whatever that situation actually is and how it actually played out. But so it's like motherfuckers will bend the rules for somebody if they care enough, if they like them enough.
It's
So,
always
like,
been the case.
it's always been the case, so it's kind of hard to. Yeah, I think motherfuckers are actually starting to see this year, like how just frugal and
Fugazi.
and what's the word I'm looking for? Where just
Hollow.
hollow and switch up on you extremely quick. Streets will switch up on you extremely quick, no matter how real you keep it. And I think that's something Young Thug had to learn the hard way this year. Was he had to learn, like, oh, the streets don't actually show up for you when you need them to, no matter how real you keep it. And now I think that's where a lot of Thug's frustration lied, and when he first got out and he saw Gunna have all the success and whatnot, and he wasn't having that kind of success, because like, all right, the streets are fickle. That's what the word I'm looking for. Fickle. They'll flop on you in a minute. There's no loyalty in the streets. And I think a lot of the street artists, quote unquote, learned that this year. So I think that, the next step that's just going to be curious to see is like, where's the follow through and the action come from Fuck the Streets movement?
I definitely think niggas still gonna talk about it.
Yeah.
But I think y'all niggas make a lot of money, so what can y'all do?
Leo Conan already told y'all to play. Like, there's too much money in street music.
Well, that's why, I can appreciate Jason Martin and how he's kind of been impactful in the West Coast. Or same with people like Jay Worthy. Or I know the pop-up was last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the pop-up shit Kendrick did was a dope example of how to do that. Like, I feel like that Thug and them had the power to kind of pull something like that together. I guess maybe not.
Because as soon as he came out, like, the lines were drawn immediately.
Yeah.
In Atlanta. And I think just even having those lines drawn and divided between, like, if you're cool with Thug or if you're cool with Gunna, like, that alone, it made Atlanta feel weird, because there never was that kind of line in the sand in Atlanta like that. There was always crews and collectives, but this line just seemed like it seemed to be like a hard line down the streets.
Yeah, it's a different kind of street politics. I think with gangbanging, it's like a lot of rules.
Yeah,
like
that they're not even
West
they're
Coast
not
shit.
real rules though. That's
it's
why everyone's
not-
so confused.
You're right. And I think that's part of the issue. But to have a new system, you gotta be willing to give up the old one, and you gotta be willing to try other shit.
Think about the old days.
Hey, man, how about
The old days.
talking to bruh and clearing the air? How about searching for context? Nah, let me not inject myself in these politics. But streets is dead though.
Streets been dead, man. There's nothing left for y'all in the streets, man.
Hey, go get a job. Hey, get you a high yield savings account. Save up like 3 bands, right? Take 1 band, give it to Sebastian.
Give it to Sebastian.
Sebastian gonna come back a year later. Sebastian gonna give you 150 bands, right? Ain't that right?
Yeah, he's shaking his head. Yeah.
Yeah. So what you do is you give 100 of that back to Sebastian, right? And you just keep doing that. And you be rich the rest of your life.
Just give your money to the yada yada. We'll make sure you see the return of investment.
This ain't one of them Benny the Butcher the game verse scams. We not on that.
Oh yeah, and the street. You know how the streets is dead? They just gave that man K Flock 30 years.
Literally.
And they K Flock tried to get off in a self defense case, but he's from New York. New York don't get down like that.
Yeah.
New York has some of the strictest gun laws in America that actually work. I'll be real with you. I was in New York during the summertime in July for a whole week. Didn't hear one gunshot. Millions of people in one area. Never heard one gunshot.
That nigga ran a drill in Amiri jeans.
And customized shoes that were one-on-one that weren't even out yet.
Literally.
Fucking idiot, bro. Idiot. So, yeah, that should let you know the streets are dead, man. Like, there's no future in the streets. You might as well get out while you can if you're already in them. And if you're not in them, ain't no need to get
Stay on the porch, man.
Stay on the porch, man.
Stay on the sidewalks. That's why they're made.
Bro, they be pinging cell phone towers now to get your ass. It's over.
I love the sidewalk. I love the bike lane. I love my car.
Yeah.
I stay off the streets.
Yeah. Man, fuck the streets. The streets is dead.
Streets is dead.
All right, but
Year in review.
year review, baby. We've
We're
been trying
here.
to do this for like 3 weeks.
And if you're in the comments, let us know what were your top stream songs, albums, and artists of the year.
Because, see, how do we want to do the wrap up first, or do we want to do like just our list?
I
of top
think we
fives?
should do the wrap up because that's like the metrics telling us what happened.
The
Okay.
wrap up
And then
meaning
our
what?
like our opinions.
like
Just
our-
like your Spotify or your Apple Music.
Yeah.
of
top
like the
5.
artists.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
artists.
albums.
Okay.
I think artists, songs, and albums is
Okay.
a good
All
3.
right.
If you already got it up, then
Let's see. So I've got. We want to start with artists, albums. Which one we want to start with?
We start with artists first.
Okay, so my top 5 artists on my Apple Music wrap up. My top 5 artists. Number 5 was Playboy Cardi. Number 4, Sir Michael Rocks. I was actually in like the top 100 like Sir Michael Rocks listeners on Apple Music, man. So
Crazy.
shout out to Banco. Number 3, I got Pusha T. Number 2, Shoreline Mafia. This was actually the year I got into Shoreline Mafia super heavy, man. Like this was like a real West Coast year for me. I got into Shoreline Mafia and Draco the Ruler real heavy this year, man. So shout out to Shoreline Mafia. And they dropped the comeback album this year too, so it was like perfect timing for that. And then number 1 was the Clips. Let God Sort Them Out really ran it the fuck up, man. Especially as we were getting ready to go to the Clips show. I listened to a lot of Clips during that time period too, man. So yeah, it was like a Clips and Shoreline Mafia kind of year, man. So shout out to them. Who was your top 5 artists?
Mine. We starting at 5. Mine is Malice
Dumb Diddy Dumb.
at 5,
Yes, sir.
and number 4 is Mike.
Hey.
I got
dropped
real
2
deep
great
in the
albums.
Mike bag this year. Artist of the Century is like one of my, or Showbiz is one of my favorite projects this year. Number 3 is Pusha T.
Hey,
Number
yuck.
2 is The Clips.
Hey, together.
And then number 1 is Kendrick Lamar.
That's crazy. You rated up at number 1 back-to-back years.
Back-to-back years, man. It did get kind of crazy.
What about you, Nelson? Who's your top 5 artists?
my number 5 artist is Amine.
Hey, Amina, did he drop an album this year?
He did.
Okay.
He dropped an album this
Wait,
year.
Catch or Not, right?
No, that was last year. No, that was 23.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
But he did drop an album this year. My 4th is Chance the Rapper.
Ah!
My 3rd is Playboy Cardi.
Hey.
My 2nd is SZA.
Okay.
And for 2 years running, might
That-
be 3 years running,
Oh, damn.
Is it your man's?
it's
is.
Destin Conrad, nigga.
Hey, drop a bomb for Dustin
It's
Conrad.
Destin Conrad, nigga.
He dropped the album this year too, right?
He definitely did. I think he dropped 2 albums this year. I think
Word.
he did the Love on Digital, and then he had the jazz record as well.
Okay.
Yep, the
Hell yeah.
brown looking cover.
Yeah, because I remember the first one he dropped, you was big on.
Bro, Love on Digital is one of my favorite albums. As I looked through the months of like what was my top album of each month,
Yeah.
it went 3 times in a row.
Damn.
Like top album, top album, top album, and then once other things started dropping throughout the year, that's when it became more fleshed out. But
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
What about you, Sebastian? Hold on, let me get this motherfucker off this bitch.
Let's see. Oh, we got a rare Sebastian cameo happening on the pod. All right, what's happening?
I was gonna type it in chat, but so we're doing number 5.
Yeah.
So number 5 was Mike Dimes.
Mike Dimes. I've heard people say I look like him a lot this year.
I don't know what he looked like.
Oh, you don't?
No. Number
either.
4 is Kendrick Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, wow, and he's a Drake guy.
Oh yeah, he's on there. Number 3 is Grupo Frontera. Yeah, that makes some
Hey.
music. Number 2 is Drake,
Oh shit.
which is crazy because none of my top songs are Drake. And then number 1 was Bad Bunny.
Bad Bunny. That's right, man.
It's Bad Bunny.
Shout
Shout out to
them
the Super
peoples.
Bowl.
Shout out to them peoples.
Real Americans.
Yeah, the real Americans.
The real Americans.
All right, so where we want to go? Do you want to go albums next?
Here, let's we got some on the screen.
We got some on the chat.
Shout out to my
Who's
boy
that?
Make.
Make!
His top 3 were Drizzy, Ken Carson, and King Vamp Cardi.
Hey,
Very,
Whole lot
very
of red
Gen
card.
Z of you.
Yeah.
Very
And
Gen
then
Z.
Photo Jimmy said his was Spitta, Les, Kendrick, 2 Chainz,
Oh, this you.
/
how old are you?
Alchemist,
no,
Larry
he,
June.
he our age.
and Clips.
Yeah, he our age. That's Jimmy. I
That's
know
our
Jimmy.
people.
That's Unk.
Shout out to Jimmy, man.
That's funk.
That's a hey Les. Props for Les being in your top 5. I fuck with Les.
So should we go songs or albums?
We can go albums.
Let's do albums.
All right.
So if you're in the chat, put your top albums. Now we're on to albums.
all right. So number 5, I have GNX by Kendrick Lamar.
Yes, sir.
Number 4, Hell Hath No Fury by the Clips.
Understood.
And then number 3,
Getting ready for that interview.
Yeah, well, that we thought we were gonna get.
We never got.
Didn't even get a drop. Let's see. Number 3, I had High Top Fade, The Cool Kids.
Yeah.
Great body of work. Number 2, Shoreline Mafia, Shoreline Do That Shit, which was their first project they put out. Like I said, this was the Shoreline Mafia kind of year, man. I was running it the fuck up.
Tapping into his roots.
Yeah. Shout out
Roots
OGs.
there.
And then number 1, Let God Sort 'Em Out.
Hey, I expect to see that one a lot.
Like, they only beat Shoreline Mafia by like 50 minutes at number 1.
All right.
So what's your number 5?
My number 5 is If Not Me, Then Who?
Then
by
who?
Pe-
Where the bomb at,
by
Andre?
Pero
I got you.
Giovanni.
Hold on, man. We got Payroll Giovanni in the top 5.
Yes, sir. Yes,
He
sir.
meant business this year.
So, number 4, Pinball 2, Mike, Tony Seltzer.
Yes.
5. Number 3, we got Mike again with Showbiz. I love that project.
Both of
man.
those albums came out this year, too.
Yeah, I've been listening to that joint like this week, the past month. It's really been carrying me. Number 2 is GNX. Again. You know what I'm saying? Back in the top 5. And number 1 is Let God Sort 'Em Out.
It was like that.
Yeah, when
It
that
was
came
really like
out,
that.
it really was just, nothing else was on the playlist. Run it again.
Like, the energy of that album, man, especially when it dropped, it's just like, yeah.
It made you feel like you need to get something done.
Like, yeah, like it was just you against the world and the world was in the
You
way.
need to clean those gutters, put on Let God Sort 'Em Out.
So Joe, before I read mine off, we do have a thing to bring up. So you said somebody told you look like Jimmy, or what was the
Mike
artist?
Dimes?
You do not look like that.
Bro, you look like this? That's what you
Nah,
said?
it's probably somebody else then.
Okay.
Like, it was an artist I'm not familiar with. I think
Okay.
maybe Mike G is his name or some shit.
Okay.
I
You're
don't
not
thi-
beating the Mike G from
Mike
Odd
G.
Future?
No, not him. There's a
Oh.
Mike G that's a producer too. That
Oh.
Like, I don't know. Mark's nephew told me I look like him. I was like,
I was about to say, you're not beating the light skin out.
no. I'm not trying to say that
First
either.
Chris Brown and now this.
Like, listen, I never said I look like Chris Brown. A student I work with said I look like Chris Brown. I'm not saying I agree with that shit by any means.
Okay. We need to put it like a disclaimer.
Joe does not look like Chris Brown.
Joe is not black.
Yeah.
All right. So my top albums, number 5 was 13 Months of Summer by Amine.
Hey.
Number 4 was Starline by Chance the Rapper.
Okay.
Number 3 was SOS by SZA.
They did
the
drop this year.
deluxe.
I forgot that dropped this
Lana.
year.
Number 2 was Music by Playboi Carti.
You love that album, didn't you? I didn't know you liked it like that.
I'd rather lie than to,
he
Yeah.
be in here
Rather lie.
crushing cut waters and listening to Cardi,
Man.
getting ready
Shawty
for
gonna
life.
let me crush. Let me crush.
And we already know. Number 1,
Your man's.
Destin Conrad, Love on Digital.
Yes,
With
sir.
948 minutes this year.
Drop a bomb for your man Destin
I got
one more
you.
time, bro.
Shout out to Destin.
This
bro.
low key becoming a Destin Conrad fan pod.
Hey, man. I'm here for it.
You are that advocate.
I'm
Pull
here
up.
for it.
We'll pull up on
definitely
you.
Pull up.
We'll come see you.
My boy Jimmy said, "Life is beautiful.
Hey,
Respect.
Let
should be,
God
man.
sort him out."
Yes.
GNX, Y Lord, and Everything is a lie.
Bro, I forgot. See, this is why it was such a great year because there's a lot of albums that came out this year that just slipped my rotation that I forgot. I forget about until I think about it. Like, Yes Lord,
Yeah.
or what's
Wild
No
Lord.
Worries.
Yeah.
No Worries put out a new album this year.
Yeah.
That was great, man.
Make goes top albums. I Am Music.
Yes.
Jack Boys 2. Okay, all right. some sexy songs for you.
He was on the wrong side of it.
And More Chaos. The High School Playlist. My project. Okay,
What's some more?
I think it's more Chaos. King Carson.
I think so.
I think that's a King Carson project he dropped this year.
And then Shawty said, albums, GNX by Kendrick Lamar, Purple Skies by Tori Kelly, No Love Lost by Blast,
Hey.
Anti by Rihanna, and Kirk Franklin and the Family at number 1.
Hey, that's a real gospel
Had to-
lady
had to
right there.
push
Hey,
through.
drop a bomb for that.
I got you.
Shout out Kirk Franklin holding down at number fucking 1.
Shout out to the Lord
Yes.
on a Sunday.
So what was the other ones on there on her list?
We had Purple Skies by Tori Kelly, GNX, No Love Lost, Anti by Rihanna, and then we had Kirk
that's what
Franklin
I've
and the
been-
Family.
Yeah. So 2026 is around the corner. A lot of albums we grew up on, or like a lot of albums we fucked with in our college
Turning
years,
10.
are turning 10. Anti being one of them, man.
Yeah.
I never feel old until I see like albums that turn 10 this year.
Till you try and walk up the stairs.
Nah, that's not even a problem.
So you bend down to pick up some paper. and
No,
say,
no.
Shit. My back.
My body's a physical specimen, but I do feel old when I be seeing albums that like we listened to in college turn 10. Like Birds in the Trap turning 10 is blowing my fucking mind. But you know,
that's crazy.
That's a conversation for next year.
Yeah.
All right, what we want to do next? We want to do songs next.
Let's do songs, man.
Top 5 songs of 2025 according to my Apple Music Wrapped Up. Like I said, y'all, this was a big Shoreline Mafia and Draco the ruler year for me. So number 5, I had What's the Deal by Shoreline Mafia.
Yeah.
Number 4, Flu Flamma Op, Draco the ruler. Number 4. Number 3, I got the intro track from Shoreline Mafia, Shoreline Do That. Number 2, Mike Tyson Blow to the Face by the Clips. I will say, out of live performances this year, Mike Tyson Blow to the Face, seeing that perform live is easily like my favorite moment from a live show this year, man. Like the way Pusha T kicked that track off with the acapella rap, and then when the beat comes in, everybody went crazy. Like that was one of my favorite moments of that show, and I knew like that's probably my favorite song to drop this year. And then number 1, None Major by Shoreline Mafia.
Drop your top 5 songs in the chat, man.
All right, mine. Peekaboo.
Number 5.
Yes. Number 5, Kendrick Lamar.
I cannot be your man.
All it is it just gets me.
Open
hyped.
up that can.
Number 4, Mike Tyson Blow to the Face.
Yuck.
Clips.
Yuck.
Pusha T, Malice. Don't be surprised. Chains and Whips. Number 3,
You run from the spirit of repossession.
Clips and Kendrick now.
Too much enamel covers your necklace.
Man, number 2 is Hey Now.
Hey now, say now.
Kendrick Lamar.
all about my ends.
Dodie 6. POV is my number 1.
And they just dropped the
Stream
video for
song,
that
yeah.
too. They just dropped the video for that song
Fire.
like a week ago.
At
Too.
the Chuck E. Cheese, shout out Cole Bennett, all the names.
Cole
that
Bennett
helped
shot
him.
that video, man.
He
Shout out
directed
Cole,
it.
man.
No, it's
Yeah.
a whole list of people that made that video happen. Though, you know, side note, I've been watching the behind the scenes on the Stranger Things shit, and it really is a lot of work that goes into FX and makeup and set design, and I really appreciate you guys that do that.
Now
They'll be
you-
behind the scenes.
You're not
Yeah,
using
shout
AI
out all
to
the
cut the
designers,
corners.
shout out all the behind the scenes folks.
That put in the work to give us the product that we like to enjoy.
Yeah. Hey, that Malice verse is crazy,
Whoop.
but Pusha T was losing his mind at
POV?
the beginning of POV.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. I think that's one of the few songs on Let God Sort 'Em Out that Pusha T got the best of Malice on. But
It might be. It's hard for me to say. It depends on the day.
It really depends on how I'm feeling. Like, am I more of a Malice guy that day or am I a Pusha guy that day?
I think I'm always more of a Malice guy. He's just thinking about all of
That bullshit he
all
had.
of the dark shit that he had overcome.
He's like a Yakuza boss almost.
Yeah, you know, sometimes when he's speaking, it's like he looking at that bad memory that happened. Like he like, yeah, and that's why I don't go to Harold's no more.
Exactly.
So
That's
be
why I
it.
can't
So
eat
be
grease.
it.
No more fried foods for me. All right, so my top songs, right? Number 5 was New Flower by Amine featuring Leon Thomas
Hey,
with 52 plays. Number 4, we already hinted at it earlier, but Rather Live with Playboi Carti and The Weeknd.
No, that really is your jam.
Got another 52 plays.
Hey.
Number 3, I got 2 Amine songs. That's probably why he was in the top 5, but it's Familiar by Amine.
Mm-hmm.
Number 2 is Kissing in Public by Destin Conrad at 72 plays.
Okay.
And the last one is a group out of New York called Laundry Day, and their song Crazy Stupid Love was my top stream song. But I'm going to pass it over to Sebastian so he can run his albums and his songs because we skipped over my boy.
Okay.
I don't want to talk about albums.
I love how Sebastian just be
You know,
controlling
them
shit.
some sexy songs is on there.
Like,
Nah.
If-
So I think the way Spotify does it is that it's only if you listen to the album all the way through.
Okay, yeah.
And so I definitely did not do that. So there's like a Michael Bublé
Oh,
album.
okay, yeah.
he said, I don't want y'all to judge me off of this
Yeah,
list.
we can omit the
I don't
albums.
stand by this list.
So let's say we see top
doing-
songs, right?
Yes.
All right. It's a lot of Bad Bunny.
Run it up, though. It was that kind of year.
So Bad Bunny was Baile Inolvidable, which is like dancing music basically. Debí de tirar más fotos by Bad Bunny. That was number 2. Timeless, The Weeknd and Playboi Carti.
Hey.
That was number 3.
Timeless. Timeless.
Dark Thoughts by Little Tecca. That was number 4. And when Nueva York, which is another Bad Bunny song, number 5.
I can't believe Lil Tecca made your number 2 song. That's crazy. But now I'm not
I'm not
saying
surprised,
I'm
though.
not saying that
Four.
because I don't fuck with Lil Tecca. I'm just surprised because Lil Tecca actually has been carving out a nice lane for himself since Ransom.
He gonna be good.
And like I never really know. The last song I heard from Lil Tecca on the radio was the one he did with A Boogie. And that was the last time I heard him on the radio. But then I'll be seeing on the internet like, how he moves and like how
He got a crazy
he
fan
got a
base.
crazy fan base, bro. I did not know Lil Tecca was just like that now, but it's really dope to see though. I'm glad he's been able to carve out a nice lane for himself.
Yeah, my boy Make was definitely on the wrong side of the beef. He goes, my
I see
top
What Did I
5
Miss?
songs was What Did I Miss, Kick Out, 2000 Excursion, Dumbo. That's not the 6ix9ine song, is it?
No, that's Gummo.
Oh, Gummo, all right. And then Champagne and Vacay.
Okay.
Then we got
What did I miss?
Squabble Up by K-Dot,
Hey.
Shine On by Tori Kelly, Higher by Rihanna, Gang Slide by Blast,
Shout out
Stomp by Kirk Franklin.
Hey, I like
Sometimes it makes me wanna
Stomp.
Come on, man.
I love how Miss Q. I love how all your top 5 songs were literally all from like your top 5 albums too.
Yep.
That's dope. Because usually that's kind of rare. I feel like you don't see that very often.
Yeah.
But that's dope.
He says, man, shout out to Lil Tecca.
Man,
Hey,
shout out Lil
he's got
Tecca,
it.
man. He really doing that shit, man. He really doing that shit. All right. So what's another category we want to talk about?
I mean, we can go.
I think
we wanna go
I
like-
think that's it.
we
okay,
can go
for
down
the
to
wrap
6 for the top songs.
Y'all want to do the
Or
honorable mentions?
6 to 10. Yeah, honorable mentions.
all right, top songs 6 to 10.
Yeah.
All right, so starting at number 6 for my top 5 songs, I got "What's the Deal" by Shoreline Mafia. Number 7, I got "So Be It" by The Clips.
Okay.
Number 8, I got "I Love You, I Hate You" by Playboi Carti from Whole Lotta Red. I love that song. That song's got such a fire melody. Number 9, "Rock Box," The Cool Kids, coolest kids out. If you heard what they said. And number 10, I got "POV," The Clips, and Tyler the Creator.
Sick.
What was your
My 6 to 10.
10? Yeah.
Like that.
Woo!
Number 6.
Still like
Future,
that.
Metro Boomin, Kendrick Lamar, all that. Number 7, Muscle Beach, Mike, featuring El Cousteau and Neonte. 8, Ibida, Clips, Pharrell,
Yeah.
Pusha T, Malice. I really love that Pharrell verse. It was
10
dope.
times the E but up.
Yeah, he said this is like vitamin D. I mean, it is like vitamin C. You know, it's
Me B,
like
me
bright
B
as
is
can
like
be.
bright as it can be.
Boy, it was going crazy. Number 9, So Be It.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10 is FICO.
You don't know what I know. Yeah. All right, Andre, what's up? What about you? 6 to 10.
We're doing a lot of double dipping on this list because you know who my top artist was. But
Yeah.
number 6 was So Nice by Destin with 52 plays. So 6, 5, and 4 were all at 52 plays. So that could have been
It could have been.
it could have rolled the dice
Yeah.
on that one. And then the next one, 7, is So Nice Soft Side, by Destin. Number 8 is Backdoor with Kendrick Lamar, Jhené Aiko, Playboi Carti. Number 9, Star Side Intro. And number 10 is my boy Zach Valier with Issy.
Hey, Issy made it.
Yeah,
Hey,
Issy
drop
made
a
it.
bomb for the man. Drop a bomb for that man one
Shout out
time.
to Zach, man.
Yeah, shout out to
Shout
What was
out
that
to
song
Zach.
he had back in the day? Cool,
I
yeah.
don't wanna be cool.
He had
Can't tell me that I'm cool.
he had an album in 2020, that was basically my soundtrack for the pandemic. And now I can't really listen to it because it was like
That time.
it had me in my head.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It had me there. But there are still a few songs where I'm like, okay, this is it's happy, sad music.
Like I would
I'm glad
definitely,
you came around.
I would
Yeah.
definitely recommend to anybody listening, like definitely check out Issy.
Issy, yeah.
Issy, that's the name of the song, right?
Doom, 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 doom.
Hey,
It's
put
like-
it on and clean the house.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Just
Hit a
put that
little
on.
jig.
Yeah,
Hit a little jig.
You know, one time for the one
Be
time.
nice. Pick that broom up.
All right.
Shout out to my boy Make. He's been rocking with us all stream.
What's he got?
He's got 6 through 10. This is Small Town Fame, I believe. Might be a typo. Loco from the Yeet.
Some yeet.
Do or
All right,
Die
I ain't
by
heard that
Destroy
name.
Lonely. Brian Steele. Evolution by Ken Carson.
Okay. I like how Make fuck with Opium Heavy.
No, for
Yeah.
real.
I like that. I
He
like.
definitely in that bag.
He definitely in that rock star bag. I fuck with that, man. Shout out to Make, man.
Rockstar Me.
All right. So do we want to do like now our personal list?
Yeah, I got a few personal ones.
Okay.
that I
Which one do we
wanna ask
do?
you.
We want to do albums?
Some honorable mentions or just
Or
what?
so this is like that's what the metrics told us. That's what we kind of been listening, but we want to know like your top 5
Your personal,
albums.
yeah, like,
top
they don't
like,
have
in
to
your
be-
opinion. Just
Top 5 albums?
yeah,
Yeah.
just looking over the whole year and just thinking like, all right, this is my top 5.
Personal. Like yeah. Even if the metrics don't say it.
Okay,
Yeah.
y'all go first.
Okay. You want me to go first?
I could go first.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna start from 1 this time around,
Okay.
or 5 is better, huh? Kind of builds up.
Working your way down.
We're starting with 5. Scram by Damo Genesis
Yes,
and
sir.
Gray Matter. That kind of snuck his way into my top 5. I've been listening to that a lot lately just because of the foggy gray weather. And, man, it's a really dope project. And, you know, Damo Genesis is still around.
He really one of them ones.
Still kicking
still
shit.
doing
still doing it at a high level. And I just want to add some shine to that. Number 4, Mafia Cafe. Jason Martin and Mike and Keys. We talked about Jason Martin a lot on the pod this year. Man's been killing it. Man, he's one of the ones that, you know, he was talking about fixing the streets. I feel like he's doing that with all the work he's done, just kind of taking Lefty Gunplay under his wing and you know,
Who is 100 days sober now?
handling that. Look, shout out
Shout
to that, man.
you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to sobriety.
Yeah, man. You know, hopefully he stays on the path of sobriety and he keeps leveling up because it's been a good year for Lucky Lefty. I don't care what the album sales say. I enjoyed his album. I thought his debut album was a great body of work, especially
was
coming from
fire.
the West Coast. Like Jason Martin did a great job with that, which adds more to this already great year he's been having, man. So salute to Lefty, salute to Jason Martin.
W Sobriety.
100%. Number 3, Until the War is Won by
Hey!
Top Phase.
Drop a bomb, Andre!
So he sent me that one, so I was living with it as he kind of was like putting the final touches on it. And
Don't
that
even got the
just-
stats for that one.
Yeah, that one was really dope to me because you know we know about our little situation, this whole
Top 5.
yeah, the whole top 5 shit, and I just love how that was happening. I was listening to this project, and Todd kind of already addressed it.
Yeah.
And there wasn't really a lot that needed to be said because his mind was already on that. And
Put it in the music.
yeah. So it was a great project. It was a real dope introduction to Ty and just where he's been at in the past couple years. So that's my number 3. Number 2, Showbiz, Mike. Just wonderful project, man.
Beautiful
I just
project.
love it front to back. I love how he's able to do that weirdo rap,
That
how he
weirdo
rap,
flow,
not
yeah.
no weirdo shit, but you know what I'm saying, like the
style
off
rapping
kilter flow
Mhm.
in general, and he makes fine art. Tell me I'm wrong. I'm not gonna listen. But I'd like to see you try. And number 1 is Let God Sort Him Out.
Hey.
I just think overall that's the best hip hop album to come out this year, from production to rollout to rapping, to tour, to I don't know what else you could add to
black.
that. Yeah, just to being a black man. Like shout out them niggas. Shout
Right.
out the Clips.
Yeah. All right. So my personal favorite top 5 albums this year. Number 5, I have Once Upon a Time, Disc 1 by Jay Worthy. Man, I thought that was a great debut disc for the first half of the album. Man, Disc 1, I thought it was a flawless project from top to bottom. And I know when he came to making a double disc album, All Eyes on Me was one of the albums that he looked up to, and he was trying to like put this project up there with that one. And like All Eyes on Me, I think this one is an absolute flawless disc. There's not a whole lot of misses, if any, on the album. And I think it does a great introduction of telling you the story and life of Jay Worthy, along with giving you all sides of him as an artist, from the shit with Active, Reckless, and the new shit with Kevin Carlisle or Kevin Lyle, yeah, and Levin Cali is his name, I believe. Levin Cali, and Harry Fraud and all of that. Like, you get every side of Jay Worthy that you fuck with as an artist on this project, and I think it was a great body of work to represent him as an artist up to this point. So I really love that album a lot, especially the DJ Quick for the Homies, the Famous Players with Idris. Like, that shit was fire from top to bottom. Heater. Number 4, Until the War is Won by Ty Faison, man. I really loved the energy of that album, man, and what Ty brought with that project, especially being the first album of his as a solo artist, and like him delivering to that quality, and just like having a variety of songs that showed all of Ty's range as an artist, from like Eleanor and I to Duffel, and like what else? Until the War is Won, the title track, Burnt Bridges.
Yeah.
Like, he was cooking that whole project, man. So that's definitely up there. Tyshawn Jones with a Sean is like one of my favorite songs that dropped this year, man. So yeah, that had to make the top 5. Number 3, I got Hot Top Fade, The Cool Kids. I love that album, man. I think it was a great return to form for them, and I think it really just showed like how much they've leveled up since we first heard them on the Bake Sale into where they are now, man. I think that's a great quote-unquote resurgence album for them, man, because it just really showed people, damn, I did fuck with the Cool Kids a lot. Now, we've always fucked with the Cool Kids, so this ain't a new introduction to us. But for a lot of people that may have fallen off the wagon with them for a while, came back to it and like, damn, y'all still doing it like this? Like, yes.
Yeah,
We've been doing it like this for years now.
They mastered that sound. That's they sound like, you know, when Chuck English has got his hand in it.
And he's behind the boards, yeah. So, in number 2, I got Everything Is a Lot by Wale, man. That, to me, is Wale's best album to date, and the fact he dropped it like 15 years into his career is like insane to me. Like, the pen has never been sharper for Wale, and it definitely showed. And his song structure and songwriting was absolutely phenomenal on that album, man. So shout out to Wale. Everything's a Lot is number 2. Number 1, like, I'll sort him out, man. Like, that moment was just too much in hip hop. Like, that album came out like a force in hip hop in a way we haven't seen in such a long time, and it was like it was a breath of fresh air. And it showed you what happens and how far your album and your body of work can go when you actually care about it and you want people to talk about it and you want to put it in people's faces, and there's ways to do it the right way to make it to where it's like, okay, this makes sense for you to do this because you're promoting your album. Whereas like a lot of people, I think they do a lot of dumb bullshit during their album rollout process because they think that's how they got to keep it in front of people. But it's like, no, just go do an interview and do a good one at that, and make it entertaining to where it's like, okay, now I hear the energy in the space you're in. So that makes me want to go hear the album. Like, every interview the Clips did was a great interview, and it made you want to hear the album even more.
Yeah, you learn a bit about the artists, about the process, like where their head is at when they're making this kind of music, and we don't really get that a lot, especially from our bigger artists. Like Kendrick, he did like 2 interviews for GNX.
Yeah,
like I definitely, I definitely want to see more people have those conversations. I think it was the Timothy Chalamet one, and then he did one with homegirl from Apple Music.
He did one with Ebro and Nadeska.
Yeah, those were the ones.
And then there are 2 albums I want to give honorable mentions to. First one being Life is Beautiful, 2 Chainz, Larry June, Alchemist, and then Cushion OJ too, man. I love that album. I'm glad Wiz really got that resurgence in this year too, man. Like, Cushion OJ 2 was a phenomenal album, especially it being like the follow-up sequel to your classic mixtape you dropped in 2011. A lot of expectations that he met for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of sequels didn't really hit the mark this year. You know, we got a Supreme Clientele too.
Yeah.
We got another Carter.
We got a Carter 6. We got
no one was really asking for that. Alfredo 2. Alfredo 2 is a great project. Not to put it right next to
Carter 6.
Yeah, Carter 6 like that. I'm not saying it in that context, but it was I still think the first one is better.
Yeah.
I still think the first one is better.
Yeah.
But
what about you? Or Andre, actually. My bad.
My top 5, I would go with number 5, Starline.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I'd go with Chance the Rapper at 5.
So glad he did it, man. So glad he did.
So glad he, followed through and, stepped up. Really. Because people were playing with his name. I didn't know that it was that heavy.
And I want people to really know that when it comes to Chance the Rapper's gear and the resurgence he had, this has really been 5 years in the making.
Yeah.
Like, he's been dropping Lucy's on YouTube for 5 years now.
Yeah, bro been rapping good again for a minute.
Yep.
Like, arguably,
He's better
you
than
could
a lot of
argue
you
he
niggas.
wasn't rapping bad. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
like all the jokes and the ammo, quote unquote, people thought they had on him because of the big days. Like he been erasing that shit for the last 5 years. You haven't been paying attention until now.
Yeah.
So like Chance been rapping good, but like it took him 5 years to have this comeback.
Yeah.
And I will say, like, Chance he cares about black people
Yes.
and black men, and the subject matter and the things that he talked about on the project is like, I'm a proponent for that at any time.
Yep.
Yeah.
In any space. So kudos to him. Like
Chance, man.
you know,
My number 3, or no, not number 3. I skipped 4. My number 4, I would put Tyler's "Don't Tap the Class."
Oh, see,
So
that
I
was
put that in
another
there.
one, bro. Like
It was a
good one.
sneaker.
I don't care what Ty Faison says. That's a good album.
He said it's bad.
He wasn't fucking with it. He said
Oh.
it sounded like a bunch of unfinished demos.
Mm.
And then now, granted, Ty is a huge Tyler fan, so he could say that.
But sometimes you need some unfinished demos. Sometimes you just need to shake that shit out.
yeah, just put it out.
Just put it out. My number 3 would be Honey Pop, the original.
Honey Pop,
The
bro.
OG.
Yes.
Yeah, the OG.
Oh, yeah.
The OG. Here, hold on.
The honey. That man, I love the first Honey Pop. I love the first Honey Pop.
So
Town
this
Business.
is a newer album that's come out that I've been like really playing like heavy. Is the Genesis record from TC.
TC,
Hell
okay,
yeah.
I really
hell
like
yeah,
the Genesis record.
hell yeah.
I like that first intro song. It's Fool's God. Very good. And then I like the Slow Your Roll record. It's very good, man.
I just seen
love
the
the-
piano sample is amazing.
I just seen that they I think the project of the video that they put out just hit like 100,000.
fuck yeah.
It's the project
The,
as a whole.
the project hit 100,000 views. The
Hell
video,
yeah.
the streams,
Yeah.
and the video is on its way to 200,000 views.
Yep.
Shout out TC. That's
Yeah.
Shout out to
another
that
one
whole
that's
team.
Been doing that, making that move.
Yeah, I was fortunate enough to be on set for the whole the Bobby and Whitney music video.
Fire.
Bro, they used my glasses for one of the scenes, and I'm like blind over there for like,
shit.
I can't even see. So like I don't know, like a mole or something.
Jinkies.
Jinkies, guys. I can't see.
Jinkies. I put that in number 2.
Okay.
And then I'll do another more recency bias. I love this record, and we did a full breakdown. It's live right now on sabermag.com. But Mango's Love Theory is
Hey,
amazing.
yeah,
man.
we're gonna talk
Mango's
about that.
Love Theory is
after this.
amazing. I'll drop another bomb for that. So,
Ty Faison made all of our lists, man.
Ty Faison, man. I told him this, but I like Mango's Love Theory more than I like Until the War is Won. I think it's an album for me and my taste. Not that he made it for me, obviously, but it spoke to me more than maybe the subject matters that he was touching on in the first album.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the
And
first.
sonically, the first one's Until the Wars one's definitely a heavier project.
Yeah.
And there's definitely moments on that on Mango's Love Theory, but there's also a lot more variety in terms of like feelings and emotions that he's exploring on that album, and how it sounds sonically as well.
Yep. Your girl said Starline by Chance was also on the replay as well as Wale. I'm sorry, J. Cole. Why J. Cole always chasing strays, man?
sorry, J. Cole.
Why J. Cole always chasing strays? She also said The Last American by MGK. Lil Herbo by G Herbo also dropped this year.
Okay.
Tori
Actually, yeah, that was a big deal.
Tori Kelly dropped a few singles because she's pregnant. SOS from SZA had me in a chokehold, and Cardi B is always on replay.
Cardi B did have a big year.
Yeah, she had a nice
I
album.
heard I Am the Drama. I've heard like the first 10 songs because I was listening to the album when it first came out. But
Or
then
is
like
Am I the Drama?
Am I the Drama? I was listening to the album when it first came out the week of, and I remember listening to it on the car, and I was like, looked at the phone to see how long the track list was. And I saw like 20-something songs. I was like, you
I'm
know
not
what? Maybe
doing
not
that.
right now. Maybe not right now.
She thought she was Chris.
But I will say, like the first 5 songs I heard on the project are really good. Like the first 5 songs are really dope.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. We got a shout out to us from Make. It's a big shout out to y'all. You guys have been working hard this year, and it really shows. Keep the pedal to the metal.
Oh, thank you, Make. Man, you've
Appreciate
been
you,
rocking
bro.
with us ever since I first met you, man. So
W,
I
Make,
really
man.
appreciate that, man. So thank you for always rocking with us, tapping in with us, going live with us, man. We appreciate you, man.
You know what's
Thank
funny about Make? He was the person, like, way back when we were still shooting at the crib. He was the person that, where I was like, yo, I can give you the shirt. Remember?
Oh,
When
yeah.
we had that conversation. That's what, like, spiraled and snowballed the whole Yada Pause It conversation.
yeah. Yada Pause It.
So to see where that went and to see that he's still rocking with us, shout out to Make, man.
Yeah, man.
My
Shout out to
guy.
Make. Shout out to Miss Q, man. Thank y'all for for rocking with us right now in this live stream.
Exactly.
Let's see. Should we go top 5 rappers now?
Hold up. I got a few questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. So I'm gonna ask y'all 3 different questions.
Okay.
2 of them are kind of similar. First one, who's an artist or someone? Let's keep it music related. That's disappointed you this year.
You want me to go first?
You can go.
Okay. First one, I'll easily Young Thug.
I was gonna say Young Thug.
Well, what was the name of that album?
Sex.
You always
No.
Scooty? Sex.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
love me. Addicted to me.
You Scuddy.
You Scuddy.
Yeah.
Like, because
Came and went.
man, came and went. And when you really when you look at how a lot of rappers this decade so far have handled like their prison release moments, a lot of them have just dropped the ball on such huge opportunities. And I get
Not Pooh Shiesty.
not Pooh Shiesty though.
He
That's-
came out
and
crazy.
That's what that's what I was about to refer to. Like when you look at like Bobby Shmurda, Roddy Rebel, who else? Young Thug. I can't think who else came out of prison this decade so far. But like those were all 3 big names that got released this year. And like when they came out, there was a lot of hype, a lot of excitement, and a lot of anticipation for them. And I watched all 3 of them drop the ball.
Yeah.
And Young Thug, I think, dropped the ball the hardest because it's like, man, people were so excited for you to come home. I mean, granted, I'm happy you home. Like I don't want Young Thug to be in prison, but it just seemed like he just did not come out with his head ready to get back in the game.
Yeah.
He came in just you could tell he had a lot on his chest.
Very bitter.
Very bitter, and he had a lot that you could tell was bothering him while he was in there. And now we've been hearing him lash out publicly these last few months because this is how he's dealing with it.
Yeah, he definitely should have I feel like he should have just chilled a little bit. Just get more settled in life.
Or he did, and then like the stuff he was putting out is like, okay, this doesn't sound too good. Like maybe go back to the drawing board. Like granted, I don't know what his creative process is compared to like a Hood Rich Pablo One or a Pooh Shiesty who came out swinging fucking
Shit.
immediately, bro. Immediately.
Rio,
Young OG.
He still had
He had a first day out. Yeah, like I think they showed you how to do it. Now I don't know what's the difference between like what they doing and what Thug doing, but it's like what they doing. They obviously have the right sauce.
I will say like Thug is more in the public eye. Thug does have like a bit of stake in the politics of Atlanta, so to speak.
Yeah,
And I think there were a lot of people just kind of waiting to follow his lead too.
yeah.
So that's why how he kind of came out was like
And then the
Could've
whole
been better,
the
bro.
ninja track being your intro and you having the N-word being spammed for the last 30 seconds.
yeah, that's one of them things like we didn't need that. Like who's that for?
Nobody needed that.
Nobody
man.
needed that.
And you
Nobody
doing-
asked for that.
Why you doing whiteface?
Man, because if you want to, what do you say? If you want to go number 1, you got to go white.
Yeah.
That's why Drake number 1. It's like,
If you
all
want
right,
to be
bro.
the biggest, you got to go white.
And it's like that's sucker shit. I hate hearing shit like that. Like, don't ever
Yeah.
convince me the path to success is turning yourself white. I'm not buying
That's
that.
weird.
Yeah.
Only your white fans are buying that, and I'm not buying it.
You know
I'm
who
not
else I
white.
got on my list, y'all? We already talked about Nicki
In terms
Minaj.
of disappointment.
Fucking Wayne.
Wayne.
Dude, I think the tour was probably great for Wayne, but I'm like, man, just stop calling it the Carter.
Yeah, just find something new, please.
Yeah, don't.
You're ruining the legacy of the Carters by doing
I mean,
this shit.
them albums still them albums, but it's like maybe we should.
Carter 5 wasn't
Maybe we
bad.
should limit
5 wasn't
sequels
bad.
to 3.
No, for real.
Yeah. Actually, let's see. There was a shit. Oh, actually, there's another album I want to give a shout out for honorable mention. Futuristic Summer, Metro Boomin. Like,
Oh, yeah.
that was a really fun album. I enjoyed that album a lot.
Dude, I have so many honorable mentions.
Let's
But
see.
Wayne was yours and Young
Thug's
Thug.
mine.
Wayne and Thug, really.
Yeah.
Thug was on my list. Joe said it all though.
Yes.
That was like top of my list. I'm like, bro, what is happening?
And like, man, and I just bro. When you hear Pooh Shiesty's first day out the feds, bro, like it's like you was just ready for this moment. Like you've been waiting.
What's it? 6 minutes?
It's like 5 to 6 minutes, bro, and it's just gas all 5 fucking minutes. It's actually I think it debuted in the top 40 on the Billboard charts.
It beat Mariah, right? I've seen that.
It's
clip
like the
rolling
highest
around.
charting non-Christmas song or
Yeah.
non-holiday song when it
Kinda
came
crazy.
out. Yeah, man. So like I love that for Pooh Shiesty too, man. Like Pooh Shiesty's so dope. Like, and I think the space he occupies is like perfect for him because it's like he's a mainstream artist to a certain extent, but he's also just like still a street rapper. You know what I'm saying? He said, "I'm the one that grew up around the same place they snaked Martin Luther King at."
Yeah, he said this just where I'm from, and it's nothing wrong with just being proud of where you from, even if it's not the greatest circumstances.
Yeah.
Makes you who you are.
Yeah.
Okay. my last two questions. What artists do you feel like had kind of a breakout year?
Listen, man, I've been telling y'all since July. God is from Harlem. Harlem is heaven. Fergie Baby, bro. Fergie Baby is the next one up coming out of New York, man. He's from Harlem, and I love it when Harlem rappers have that moment because they know how to really just turn that shit up. And Fergie Baby been turning it up since July. In July, he dropped Summer League, which was the one that had God is from or It's a Great Day to Be from Harlem. Yeah. And that's the one that went up and went super crazy over the last few months. And it's like ever since that project dropped in July, like Fergie Baby has gotten bigger and bigger and bigger with each passing month and each moment that comes his way. Like he drops that mixtape, then he gets locked in with Ferg. He's on Ferg's festival in like August or September that he had. Then he has his first headlining show in New York a couple weeks later. Then after that, he gets Cameron on the It's a Great Day to Be from Harlem remix. Then he gets on the phone with Max B talking about Max B wants to get on my album. And then actually before the year ended, he did, like I showed you, that video that went viral, stupid viral, the last few weeks was that video of Fergie Baby pulling up on that guy in New York that was like, hey, if you rap, I'll make a beat and we can make a song right now. He went stupid viral off of that. His song called 9 to 5, Don't Tell Me, which is a great song, has a fire hook, great written song for him. Went stupid viral and kind of just shows you that how hot his hand is right now. Like everything he touches becomes a viral moment, man. So I think right now he has got the hottest hand and I think he is just destined to blow up. It's more like a matter of like what's going to be the moment that fully launches him into that next stratosphere. But he's well on his way, man. So my breakout artist of the year, I'll say is Fergie Baby.
I would say staying consistent, saying what I said before. I'm sticking with Seven Rings. I feel like that whole collective has really had a breakout year, really put their flag in the ground as to say, this is the type of music that we're making. This is the standard of how we're making. And they're only going onward and upward into 2026.
Yeah.
In terms of somebody who I was disappointed in this year, I would probably say Travis Scott.
Why is that? Jack Boys 2?
Jack Boys 2, the only thing that came of that, we were talking about how Young Thug, the only song that came of that was a meme of saying the N-word, the hard R. But the only thing that I can think of from Jack Boys 2 was that wobbity wibbity wobbity wibbity woo. That's the only thing that I can think of. I don't know one bar or one verse that came from you this year that was memorable. And that's disappointing because I fuck with Travis.
Yeah.
So, yeah. And then honorable mention of disappointment, I'd probably go with Timbaland. With that AI shit.
Yes. I double that.
AI shit was,
I double that.
was corny.
I second
cornball
that.
shit. So, yeah.
Who'd you say? Oh, you said Seven Rings. Who'd you say breakout artist of the year?
I got three.
Okay.
I guess I put Chance the Rapper. It's not really a breakout year for Chance, but it's just like, it's dope to see him getting the respect that he deserved. Because Chance has been one of them ones for sure. Like, he's been giving us dope projects, dope visuals, and overall, from what I could see in his interviews and all that, he's a great person. So that's like
very, very well spoken, and it seems like he's pretty educated about the subject he's very passionate about.
Yeah, he's got a good head on his shoulders. I put TC on here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
TC dropped what was it? 2 projects.
He dropped "Fuck Your Hood" and then Genesis.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was just cool to see like him like the "Fuck Your Hood" take off. Yeah. And he just be ready for that opportunity. Someone that has been working hard, really cares about what he's doing and is passionate about what he's doing, like working overtime for his shit. Like
niggas is making real life music, bro.
Yeah.
And it's dope to just see that up close.
Had his family in the studio, bro. Like everybody.
Yeah, it's beautiful. The human.
Producer tandem.
Yeah, so they're responsible for the production for the Seven Rings Media Collective, and they just put out some great works this year. I think they put, was it like 6 or 7 projects out?
Honey Pop Reloaded, Medici's album dropped this year, Monograms dropped this year, Tide has dropped his second album. It's like five projects.
Five projects.
Was Paris last year?
Paris was last year. It was like late November.
Okay.
Yeah, 2024.
And we got Mango.
Yeah, we got Mango dropped too. Yeah. That was like around last October, November, I believe.
Oh, that was last year too?
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, man, they've been cooking. They've been real consistent, especially in a time where I would say like music is changing a lot, and especially in a time where they're going through a lot of changes with it being like grief or just label situations and life and that's
Band
another-
situations.
Yeah, band situations. So I'm just hype at how they handled it and excited to see what they keep cooking up.
Actually, yeah, it's just weird. I had two artists on my artists to watch next year, like one being Fergie Baby, but one also being TC because he had a breakout year.
Yeah.
And he, we were just talking about how his project's about to hit 200,000 streams or 100,000 streams. So like he's only going up from here. And number 3, I had the Babe Game. Like she had a great year. Like Honey Pop, the first one, I love that album. Like even Honey Pop Reloaded showed great versatility.
Babe Gabe, February 20th, live at Tintoretta. You heard it here first.
You heard it right here. Drop a bomb, Andre. That's an exclusive.
Hey, I'll say this right now. Ashawn got something to say to you bitch ass niggas, bro. Ashawn got something to say, and we're going to hear
More?
about it.
He got more to say?
Sean got something to say January 8th. Be there, Made Mob, or live stream it straight on the website.
Be there live to hear him call you a bitch to your face.
Or serenade your woman.
Either or.
Either
or.
Both sucks.
Either or. I got a question for you guys. Since
What's up?
we're at 1:30,
Uh-huh.
I want to take this time. Maybe we need to like look over like our YouTube situation. But what has been your guys' favorite moment of the show this past year? We were very consistent. Roughly missed about 12 episodes in terms of the weekly scheduling. But we did a lot. We've moved situations twice. Now we're in a more permanent, more like dedicated area for this shit. What has been your favorite moments of this past year for the Yada Yada?
I think just from a pod standpoint, like podcasting standpoint, I think one of my favorite moments, I was thinking about this today, was the Yada Mean. The Yada Mean, because it's like, Andre was just like, the shit you was saying in response, but like, I love the fact we can't see you on camera because you never know when you're going to talk.
Yeah.
You're watching until you say something.
Yeah.
And so I was like, something casual. And Andre goes, does she know she's casual? It's like every follow question Andre asked in that moment was just like perfect.
Yeah.
For like, it was entertaining for me. I got in a lot of trouble for it, but it was very entertaining for me to like watch back as just like, damn, this is hilarious.
Yeah. I think for me personally, I know it's petty, but I like our little spat with Elliott Wilson. I like how it.
I forgot about that.
I like how we were able to rekindle things near the end. He still has Saber Block. We're not gonna hold too many hard feelings towards that, but I thought that was hilarious, bro. And the fact that like that is happening shows that we're on the right track, in my opinion.
And I think another thing I would have is just the recognition we've gotten a lot this year from just like people that we actually fuck with and admire. On come like the Cool Kids fucking with us, Rob Martman's fucking with us, like B-Doc fucks with us a little bit. Ellie Wilson to an extent. You know, we had that little tit for tat, but like, I feel like we don't get into that if he just didn't fuck with us.
Yeah.
Jeremy Heck fucks with us.
Yeah.
So like I low key from Apple Music, like that's so being able to like reach out to them and them being receptive to us and like our brand and what we do, and they really enjoy how we cover topics. That means a lot to me because that shows like you said, we are on the right track.
Yeah. From the crib, bro.
I don't know if I could pick out a specific thing. I think it's been cool to see like y'all grow and y'all on right. Just like how you kind of been moving with Savor and what you've been building. Just seeing you taking the pod on the road, going to, create these opportunities for us and just really like putting that sweat equity.
Sweat equity.
I
saw what you were doing there.
I tried to do it. It
I
didn't
saw
work.
the vision. I
It
saw
didn't
the
work.
vision.
But,
W hyphy.
man, I think that those are things that inspired me. Like just getting back in the swing of things. Like feeling more consistent. Last year was a weird year for me. I didn't feel like here. I didn't really feel present. Now I just feel more present in what we're doing. I really love the whole top 5 situation. Fucking hilarious.
That was real cute for some of y'all.
It was kind of annoying during the time period, but I could look back on it and like just seeing what y'all doing right now. This is fucking hilarious.
Hey, hit that message real quick.
Message. Yeah. Shout out TC for coming on, being a team player, chopping it up with us, handling that shit. That shit was fun to me. That was funny. But yeah, man.
That was a cute moment.
That was cool. It was a good time.
That was a cool moment for some of y'all. Cute moment for the rest of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just real cute for some of y'all. It didn't really expand past that cuteness, or that moment for that matter for most of y'all. Sebastian.
I got the mic now.
Yeah.
2025. I would just say like the passion, right? You guys like the passion to drive every single. You guys come in here. You guys know what you want to talk about. We know what we doing here.
Hell yeah.
And then not only that, but like the same thing with everything that's been going on throughout the year with the top 5. And,
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Knowing that you guys have this impact and being able to see it, and then being able to see the ripple effect that happens afterwards. Like you guys, it's just been really fun. You know, it's been really fun, interesting, and I can see the passion between like from our side over here when it comes to production, and then when it comes to the music side and being entertaining. So yeah, it's been a ride.
Yeah, man, that'd be funny because I'm like, Sebastian would be like, Sebastian didn't even know we were a music podcast at first. Like he was like, "Damn, y'all talk about music a lot. Y'all really passionate about this." And then he's like, "Oh shit, y'all are a music podcast." And then so like, it just do be funny because Sebastian be here kicking it, hanging out with us off the mic, and then like we'll do some shit on the pod, and all of a sudden like the next day you realize like half the city hates us all of a sudden.
Yeah.
And then Sebastian's just like, "Damn, what the fuck happened here?" Like I thought we were just podding.
The amount of DMs that I got asking what did I do, that whole like moment in time is just like, bro, shut up.
I ain't been on Instagram, so this how shit been happening for me lately. Did you see that post?
Yeah.
I always get, did you see that, the freestyle? Yeah. I'm like, what freestyle?
There's another freestyle?
Put it on right now.
Why are podcasters rapping right now?
They hit the North Tower.
They hit the North Tower.
What the fuck's happening?
My boy Meg says a lot of people didn't get the reaction or the attention that they wanted during the top 5 debacle. They started crashing out from it.
Facts.
Who crashed out?
There was a lot. I was you not on it. You see, my man. Like what?
Now I'm coded in the truth.
What did what my man Thug say about James Harden? He don't got internet. He really don't got internet, y'all. I swear he don't know. He didn't know what was happening until we called him pissed off. Like, bro, you won't fucking believe it.
on the 3-way FaceTime,
Yeah.
4-way FaceTime. How many times that we all have like a round table FaceTime conversation like as soon as we ended the pod or
Hell.
like the night after where it's just like, you see what this nigga just did?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie.
There was a lot of them
We
this
was
year.
laughing at a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
We was laughing at a lot of y'all.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna mention names just so y'all don't feel too any feelings about it.
But you know who you are.
You,
I think you do.
You heard them
I
freestyles
think
you
you
put
do.
out. You heard them
Deep
freestyles
down.
you put out.
Hey, it's somebody name that I want to say so bad, and I fight to not say it every time. we on the pod. And I'm not gonna say it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just laugh. Y'all
Nick,
know.
a whole bunch of people. This year was the talk to Joe for me because people would come up to me and be like, yo, I need to get on the pod. Talk to Joe. I ain't got nothing to say about it no more.
I'm not gonna lie.
See,
to
the problem is they
Hey,
probably
Joe,
have talked to me before, and that's why they went to you to talk to me.
I'll tell you for free. He don't want to talk to you.
Hey, I definitely be on some. Let me see what we got in the schedule.
Yeah.
And,
Let me talk to Joe.
And just to clarify, like, because this was the first year we did take a step back from interviewing a lot of artists and just kind of more so focusing on topics that was happening on the mainstream levels. Because it's like I ain't gonna lie, we spent the first 6 years of the pod interviewing local artists, and there's some artists that are still going and doing their thing at a high level, which is that's why we do it. But there's a lot of y'all that just quit.
Yeah.
And
Couldn't
now,
even get a reshare out of you niggas.
Now, when you look back at those interviews, it means nothing to people that don't know who y'all are, that aren't from Kansas City, because if they look up your music, you ain't put shit out in 5-6 years.
Yeah.
And so, like, that's why I became more hesitant to interview a lot of artists, because you just never know, like, how committed they are or how passionate they are or, like, where's it going to go? They're going to, like, is this me believing in you as an artist and pushing you with my platform going to pay off, or is it going to make me look bad when you quit?
Another thing is just these motherfuckers don't be watching the show. You want all the accolades and the credit and the here's this person, but you ain't even watched this show. You ain't watched this show. We drop every Sunday.
Yeah.
When's the last time you tuned into a full show?
And on top of that, it's like, it's not even personal. It wasn't a personal decision that I wanted us to make to, like, stop talking to artists. Not that I hate y'all or nothing like that. It's just more so, like,
I do.
It just didn't seem like it was worth, like, y'all haven't shown me the last few years that it's worth to invest in y'all if you're on the come up. That's why I actually require a lot more now. Like, you got to prove to me that you are actually consistent and you actually are passionate about this before I actually sit down and do an interview with you now. And, like, honestly, us taking a step back and not interviewing artists and talking about just every week topics that we've been covering, it's done wonders for us. Like, we've gotten so much attention from people that matter in this industry, in this business, because we cover the same topics.
Look at the artists that we've had on the pod. We've had TC drop 2 projects this year. We've had Babe Gabe drop 2 projects this year. We've had Ty Faison drop 2 projects this year. Ashawn, been a fan of the show since the jump.
Yeah.
Before that there was even video capability. Before Nelson was a part of the pod. So that's the standard of this shit that we're doing. Your girl says, tell Joe I want to see the behind the scenes of the pod because I really appreciate the ambiance that you all have in the room.
No, you don't.
No, I think
you can't see that game.
I think she
can't see
did.
it behind the scenes.
So like, that's my coworker. So I think she did ask me last week on the job before break happened, where she was like, "Can I come by and see like you guys record one day?"
Yeah.
And I was like,
No.
All right. I was gonna say yeah, but I guess not.
Wait, hold on.
She's really cool.
Are you gonna bring some food?
Yeah. Bring some Rotel or something.
You bring some food and some beverages.
Yeah.
Pull up.
We
Some
might make
chicken.
it happen.
That's all. One more question, y'all.
I think that's the way Andre's spitting. My name has an S on it, but I love you, brother.
Don't worry, Mike. He does that to everybody.
Yeah. It's not me being an asshole. It's just me standing on principles and my name.
Yeah.
My name is my name. All right. Artists from KC just want to see themselves on camera and nobody else.
I ain't even gonna talk about them niggas right now.
That was.
I talked about the
She got us. We in the game.
All right.
Yeah.
Food is on the way.
Thank you, Miss Q. But yeah, like I said, this has been like one of the best years for us. I think as a brand and as a pod, like we cracked 100,000 views this year, total. So I think we got. I believe we have 140,000 views total on our page. And we, and when you look at the last 365 day stats on your YouTube studio, it shows us that we've had well over 100,000 views in the last year. So like, I just think that shows the growth, and like we've gotten over like 145 new subscribers on YouTube. We've got 500 followers on TikTok now. Like our TikTok grows pretty fast. Like everything's just been on the up and up, man. And I think it's not because we hate artists, it's because we kind of just started covering more nationwide topics that put us in these conversations with like a Company Man, a Rob Markman, a Jeremy Heck.
It's a standard.
Yeah,
it's a standard. Hold yourself to the standard. And then bring that to the table. Yeah, don't ask us to bring you to a table that you ain't even got your own.
Yeah, don't be mad at me and you ain't putting in all the work you could put in.
Stop sending me music. Stop sending me music, please.
Yeah, for real, stop sending me music. I don't even see it no more.
Bro, like, I don't even see it no more. I don't see none of that.
Like, just stop.
Let's see. Oh, should we do our top 5 rappers real quick?
Yeah, we can.
Do top 5 rappers.
I'll finish
we'll end on that.
Yeah, and then I'll wrap it up. Let's see, where's my stuff at? All right, so I believe top 5 rappers. My personal top 5 rappers of this year. We're gonna take it from the top. Number 5, 2 Chainz, aka Titty Boy, and because I think that Life Is Beautiful record was absolutely phenomenal on not only Alchemist's end, but 2 Chainz as a rapper really leveled that shit up. Like 2 Chainz was rapping his ass off over those Alchemist beats, man, and I really enjoyed that album a lot because of 2 Chainz's presence. Yeah. I think he did great. Number 4, I'm gonna go Chance the Rapper, man. Listen, we've been beating that drum all last year and a half, bro. Like Chance the Rapper has been rapping at a high level.
He got something to say,
and he makes every word count, man. Like Starline, it may not have been in my top 5 albums, man, but when you make songs like the Starline intro, the Negro Problem, Letters, what's that third song called? Hold on, let me see. Where's it at? It's the one where he's talking about
Drapomania?
No, not Drapomania is cool too. I like Drapomania too. What's it called? No More Old Men.
Yeah.
No More Old Men, man.
No More Old Men.
When you have songs like No More Old Men, The Negro Problem, and Letters on your album, I have to put you in the top 5. Like the pen was too sharp. The pen was way too sharp on that album, man. So Chance the Rapper at number 4. Number 3, I'm gonna put Wale. Everything Is a Lot was a phenomenal body of work. I think Wale's pen and how he's able to capture the human emotions in an audio form and tell it through words, absolutely beautiful, man. And it really shined on Everything Is a Lot. That was my number 2 album of the year, man. So Wale had to be up there. Number 2, top 5 rappers, I got JID. JID was arguably the best rapper this year if it wasn't for the guy number 1, which is Malice. Like Malice, listen, man. That rapping he was doing on Let God Sort Him Out, and to come back and rap like that after 15 years away from the game, man, like that shit, listen to Malice rap, man, reminds me why I love this shit so much. When you hear Malice rap, man, you really hear that grime, that pain, that darkness that he had to overcome to be able to make the album that they made for Let God Sort Him Out. And how they set it up, man. Every play, every track that they had Malice on, They set him up perfectly to come through and just knock that shit out the park, man. And he delivered every time, man. So Malice, for me, is the best rapper of 2025.
Hey, man, my list is all over the place, and it's not really in a top 5 order, but I'm gonna try and put it together in a top 5 order right now. 5. I'm gonna go JID, because even though that project didn't make it into my like top 5, it was my number 6, and man, bro is just a really magnificent rapper.
Yeah.
I'm glad he got all the shine that he deserved on this project. I'm glad it's getting like the acclaim, but he's been doing this for a while at this level. So he
It was
just,
like the climax
it's
of all
just
of
a
that.
testament to, consistency and hard work.
Yeah.
Number 4, I'm gonna put Earl Sweatshirt.
Hey, live, love, laugh.
Just cause I'm a huge fan of Earl. I love that he's in such a good space mentally, and you can hear that in the music. So it's kind of become the backdrop of my life. One of his music and Live, Laugh, Love, just man keeping me inspired. Number 3, I'm gonna go Mike.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike is another one where I just really love his art style and his music. He makes very introspective music, and I feel like every bar means something. Every sentence is rich with some detail
knowledge.
or some whatever.
I don't pray for shit, but for more strength.
What I'm on 3.
2.
Number 2 is gonna be Jason Martin.
Jason Martin, number 2?
Yeah, just because I love the Mike and Keys projects, but I also am a fan of just how he moves outside of the music, and he is for the culture and for everybody. He's someone that's trying to, make sure we all moving at the highest level that we can. Like, we wouldn't have no Lefty Gunplay project if it wasn't for Jason Martin, like, really taking him under his wing. So now we got 2 Lefty Gunplay projects with Jason Martin's help, and and I'm sure Lefty is grateful for that, but I'm just grateful for that effort and the music that he's been putting out. It's been inspiring. Number 1 is Malice.
Malice, of course.
He came back like riding a bike. Like it was just easy. He was ready, and just to see him back rapping with his brother, still him being a man of God and him, maintaining that faith, and he's like so well spoken. And I really seek to be a man that, I don't say nothing that I don't mean. And I feel like Malice is somebody that does that. And he has a way of like honoring his religion, his spirituality without, being super preachy or just being, just weird about it.
Yeah, making it like, almost like you said, preachy.
Yeah, and that's it's just been cool to see that. And it's a testament that regardless of what age you are, you still can get it right. You can start over. You can start anew and do what you do,
Yeah.
Use the talents God gave you.
And he's a fan of the podcast too, man. So of course he's number 1 in our hearts. He's always number 1 with us, man. Like he's the reason we met the Clips this year.
Not for real.
A few new artists though that I want to touch on. Marco Plus.
Marco Plus, hey,
Great
man.
year.
Hey, drop a bomb from Marco Plus.
He really been spazzing. He another one of them ones where it's like, damn, every bar means something. Everything is layered. Like even if it don't mean nothing, it's like we smoking some gas shit. The delivery make me believe it. Like some of y'all don't believe because y'all got some shaky voices,
I don't believe in a lot of you niggas.
I done sung the wrong of rappers I never believed.
My nigga Boldy James.
Boldy
Another
James,
one. Bro dropped 9 projects this year.
Jesus.
I don't know if y'all knew mostly different producers. I think he doubled back with like Nicholas Craven
like 2-3 times this year.
Yeah, and man, that's one of my favorite rappers. He didn't make the top 5 this year, man, but it's not because he was doing a bad job. He put the work in, and man,
he even
still doing it.
Even his feature on Jamal Crawford with Marco Plus was gas, bro. He said, "This shit in us, not on us. My squad built like a Siconian."
Look,
like, come on now.
He one of them ones.
And his in his verse on Choosing Shoes with Jay Worthy, Once Upon a Time, disc 1, man, he said, "I took food out of a kid's mouth. I'm a dirty dealer," and like that comes back to what Chuck said, man, Bodie don't tell you about that shit from a winning side. And like when you hear him rap on these verses, on these features, like you hear that. Like, this man is not happy with this shit.
I think more street rap need to be that. Like this is the reality of this shit. It's not fun.
I would say my top 5. This is in no particular order. Rap is always gonna have a love in my heart. It's always gonna have a place in my heart. But y'all know R&B and singing and melodies is my top. So, in terms of rappers, 2025, I would go TC, Babe Game, Chance the Rapper, Tyler the Creator, and a wild card off-putter. I mentioned him earlier in the year. We got a repost from him, Yoshi T.
Yeah.
Yoshi T, very good artist out of New York. I love the F Taste song, Why Wait song, but I really like Boss's Coffee. That's one of my favorites by him. So,
and you know,
that's what I got.
Like, because that's a new artist on the rise too, right?
Yep.
Yoshi T, Destin Conrad. We talking about Marco Plus.
Yep.
And you know, like Young Thug said something in a video where he said hip hop is in a weird space. Every genre is growing except hip hop because hip hop's being weird or something like that, right? And you know, now that 2025 is coming to an end, if you say hip hop is in a weird space or hip hop is weird or anything derogatory about hip hop and its current movement, we should just leave you behind.
Yeah.
Like you don't deserve to go to the next year with us because I'm so sick and tired of just losers saying that shit. Like no, hip hop isn't losing. Hip hop isn't being weird. You suck.
Yeah.
You suck right now.
You're paying
losing.
attention.
Just because you're not winning doesn't mean hip hop's losing. Hip hop, this is like I said, this has been one of the best years of the decade so far, if not the best year. I think the only reason I'll give 2024 the nod is because of the battle and the music we got from that battle.
There was a lot of music that came from 2024. Like, I really like the Vince Staples project.
Which one was that?
It was it's right here on my phone. Hold on.
Oh, Ramona Park Broke My Heart? No, that wasn't
No, it's called Dark Times.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah, that one came out.
Shout out Vince. Hey, he got a verse on JID shit.
VCRs.
Yeah, that VCR verse.
One of my favorite
crazy.
features. One of my favorite features this
and
year.
Vince put out the show.
Yeah.
Vince is one of the realest ones. Like Vince call it how it is, tell it how it is, and I respect Vince so much.
Yeah.
Man, it's so many albums. Like I got like 10 fucking shits that I just didn't mention. Because
Come Get Right.
And Doechii dropped last year. We're not gonna act like she didn't have a moment.
Alligator Bites, yeah.
Literally. Your girl wants to know if y'all have any Larry June suggestions. Off top right now, I'm not the biggest Larry June fan, but I really like that Treasure Island song.
I would say a song that I would listen to is
Would You Wait on Me?
That's like a classic.
The Good Kind. I'll say
Yeah.
The Good Kind with Cardo is a
What
great
would you-
great song to start with. Tracy, California is like one of them ones, like what staple in his discography. Album though, like project wise, let's see. Life is Beautiful, the one they just put out this year. I would recommend that one.
Orange Print. I think that's a good one. Where's
it at?
Let me pull some shit up for
See,
you.
where's the discography? Let's see. 2 Peas in a Pod with Jay Worthy. That's a Larry June project as well. I would look at. Let's see another one. The Night Shift. I thought the Night Shift was a really great project. The one he did with
Shift
Cardo.
was dope. Man, I'm a big Product of the Game guy. That's one I put on when I really got to lock in.
And The Great Escape.
The Great Escape.
Yeah,
Great
is
Escape.
Great
magical,
Escape
but
is great.
Isn't Treasure Island on that?
Yeah.
No. Treasure Island is like the Orange Print, right?
Treasure Island.
Is it Doing It For Me?
Is it just called? Oh, I just got the single.
Let's see. Is that a single?
I just got the single of it.
Or was it just a single?
I'm not sure.
Let me see.
Maybe.
No, it was. Yeah, I think that was just a single.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, it was just a single.
Yeah. Well,
But yeah, those would be the 3 I would give you. Life is Beautiful, the Life is Beautiful, The Night Shift, and The Great Escape.
yeah, I'm gonna go Orange Print. Product of the Dope Game. I would go Keep Going.
Which ones keep going?
That's the one with Harry Fraud.
Oh yeah, that one's a great one.
that
That's a
one's
great
crazy,
one. That's a
yeah.
great one.
Got the Organic Miracles on there.
I Like You.
What's that? Orange Juice in Vancouver with Jay Worthy. You know, anytime they link, it's like,
That's why.
you know what they do.
That's why I also recommend that 2 Peas in the Pod because that's a collab album with him and Jay Worthy.
Yeah, smooth, easy listening. You play that, you know, go to your favorite after spot, you know.
Yeah, so more of the story, man, hip-hop is not weird. A bunch of losers are just losing now, and they're not happy about it, so they want to take the whole genre down with them. But no, hip-hop's never been in such a great space. There's so much to look forward to in 2026. A lot of great artists on the rise, like Marco Plus, AZ Chai, No Limit TC, The Babe Gabe, Ty Faison. Those are just 5. Lord Sko. I'm not forgetting Lord Sko.
Yeah,
Lord
shout out
Sko.
Lord Sko.
Yoshi T. Destin.
Yoshi T, Destin Conrad, Lord Sko, Fergie Baby.
Laundry Day is also a good band out of New York.
DeAndre Day?
Laundry Day.
Laundry Day?
Yep.
Fucking
They do like covers on Instagram. The main singer looks like Andy Samberg.
Okay.
You got the glasses?
No.
I'll show you.
Okay.
They be doing memes and shit.
Okay. But yeah, man, it's a great time to be a fan of hip hop. We just got a fucking Fat Raps 4 by Chuck English and Chip the Ripper.
Yeah, what y'all complaining for?
Like, hip hop has never been in a better space. I don't give a fuck.
Shout out to Alchemist.
Yeah.
He didn't had a great year.
I
He don't get enough shine.
I don't like it when people, just because you had a bad experience or just because you going through something, you got to tear everything down. Like,
you know
just
why?
because you don't like Kansas City don't make Kansas City shitty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not to you, Joe, the people behind you.
I'm talking past you.
Yeah, right there.
But yeah, like I think people that do believe in that, right?
Yeah.
Like think hip hop's in a weird space because they're not winning.
Yeah.
It's like you're saying that because you think you're bigger than the program.
Yeah.
And like that's a thing a lot of people had to learn this year. You're not bigger than hip hop. No matter what you think in your head or how you may look down on the genre in your head, you're not bigger than the program.
Ever.
And you just because you think that doesn't mean it's gonna come true. And when that reality hits you like a brick wall, like it has for a lot of artists this year, they get in their feelings about it. They don't know how to pivot or how to adjust.
Man.
It's because you never loved this shit.
Man.
You never loved it. You thought you were bigger than the program. You had to find out in 2025 that wasn't necessarily the case.
Train's still moving.
Jason Martin told me you could start over whenever you need to. So just because you have that perspective now doesn't mean that you got to carry that with you till tomorrow. You know, or into the next year.
Man.
So if you need to course correct, do that.
And
you seen what happened to the Titanic, man. Them niggas seen that iceberg. I just watched the Titanic.
Said we gotta adjust,
but yeah, you gotta pivot a little bit.
Definitely gotta pivot.
Don't run into the iceberg.
Like you said last pod we did. Like let the message or your code of 2026 be not being afraid to start over.
Yes, man. That's really the big theme is like failure's gonna happen to you, fuck ups gonna happen, but you take accountability where you can and you leave all the other bullshit in the past and move forward.
Look, New Year's Eve is on a Wednesday. Make sure you clear your colon by Thursday morning because you don't want to keep that same shit from the last year. That's all I got to say.
Where the message at?
I got this one.
What's up, Nelso?
Even better. You know what? I think that's a good note to end on.
So, are we back on the 7th? Or not the 7th. I'm looking at the wrong month. Are we back on the 4th, Joe?
Yeah, we're back on the 4th.
Back on the 4th.
We was gonna take this weekend off, but since I was sick last week and we had to wrap the year up.
Yeah.
So we took last weekend off. The goal was to do last weekend and then take this weekend off and then we come back in the new year. But hey, we'll be back to you next week.
Back to back on that ass.
You know what I'm saying? We back to it once again, man. This is the final episode of 2025, episode 151 of the Yada Yada Podcast. The Kid Joe Cornejo, Black Hyphy, Nelson, and of course, Sebastian! Gentlemen, who is the podcast MVP for the final episode of 2025?
Hold on. Shorty called me Nutso.
What'd she say?
She called me Nutso.
Drop them
gems.
Hey, it's
Nutso.
gotta be
Hey,
it's
yo!
gotta be a typo. But that's your new name now.
That's my
Nutso.
new name. Nutso Nelso.
Hey, you went from intern Nelso to Nutso.
Nutso Nelso. I'll take that.
Nutso Nelso. Yeah.
If you visit the pod, we got to get that on a drop.
Yep.
Let's get it.
But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I ruined the whole.
Who's the podcast MVP for the last episode of 2025?
Come on, man.
Do I need to ask?
Come on, man.
Do I really need to
I
ask?
don't think you need to ask.
All right.
We already
You should know.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the podcast MVP of the final episode of 2025 is, of course, Sebastian!
Turn the camera on him.
No. Hey, see how he said no and we all stopped? When he speaks, we listen.
Yeah, facts. I was just joking. Don't beat me up.
Hey, I remember at his birthday party, I tried to give him the mic for a speech, and we started chanting the speech. I handed him the mic, and he was like, no. And I was like,
Yes, sir.
All right, Sebastian. He really means it.
Yeah.
When Sebastian says no, we stop.
Next year we might have a camera for the producers.
I know.
I had the idea to like put it behind our heads.
Hey, yo.
So it's just our POV, not you see us.
Yeah.
You just see the back of our heads.
I'm with that.
We'll play with it.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what Nelson does with the space we in.
Yeah, exactly. Onward and upward. Shout out to Tintoretta.
Shout out to Tintoretta.
Didn't have to let us in, but they did.
They don't let the GDs in the dough.
Fuck
None
the
of us are
streets.
GDs.
No, they didn't.
None of us are GDs. They let the yada yada in the dough.
Yeah.
There we go. Until next year, y'all.
Peace.
It's the Yada Yada Podcast. We out.